Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stud Buds live stream. Woohoo! Yeehaw! We are here tonight to, join our other Lego TikTok friends, talk about new releases, new announced sets, and some of the leaks that are coming out. There's a lot to discuss tonight, and I would like to share with you my story, well, part of my story, of course, of buying these beautiful bad boys back here. I just put a YouTube video out, but I'm sure that the majority of people haven't seen it yet. So check that out as well at some point about my journey to pick up the UCS Millennium Falcon. I'm so excited to talk to these guys tonight. We're going to be discussing other UCS sets as well because, it's in that theme. It makes sense to talk about, right? So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so normally I have introductions, but we don't have that tonight because I've been rushing around. So first up, we have the man who caused the stream to be late, and I'm going to make fun of him for it. We have Ethan.
Hey!
Tell him about your computer. What happened? What the heck?
Well, we had a technical difficulty where I was like, everything was prepared, but then it just decided to just die out.
Not work. You're prepared until it all goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
That's the story of our lives. That's just it. Yeah. The same thing happened to me all day, Ethan. I think, there's something in the air. Next up, we got Block Studios.
Hey!
Hope
What's
he's doing
happening,
well.
guys?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to hang out and see you guys.
I see some beautiful twinkle lights behind you.
You do, and we will talk about that a little bit later.
You're looking beautiful tonight. And then we got Breaking Up Brad.
Oh, oops! I was showing. I sorry about that. I didn't mean to have that.
AKA Pirate Brad. Arr.
AKA Crazy Bricks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're not sugarcoating it tonight, folks. Here we are. So,
guys, can we just say this is the first time in a while there's all four of us have been in the same live stream? Like, I feel like pat on the back because, like, what was it? Last time Zane wasn't here. The week before that, I was out with friends. Like the week before
I
that,
wasn't there. Or
maybe
2 weeks before that.
Yeah, I was just like, it feels like it's been a while.
The last 3 times that it's been on my channel, no one has been on. I haven't had an official Stud Buds in like months.
Is it time to break it to him, guys? I mean...
Yeah, so we don't like your channel, Ethan. It's the worst.
We've been taking turns not coming to it because that's not fair if we all just quit on you. But no,
yeah, I mean it's Stud Buds, but we want it to just be Stud Bud when it's on your channel. I'm sorry.
We love you. We love you.
Well, Matt, I made a meme about you today.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You know what, Ethan? You're pushing my buttons. You're pushing my buttons.
Maybe we should just start with the memes today.
Do we want to? I'm excited.
First of all, let's go through each other's weeks. It's very important to get proper introductions in place. So, first up, Ethan, how was your week?
Oh, it was good, actually.
Oh.
I built a foundation for a mock. Oh.
Is it going to be medieval?
I have no clue what it's going to be.
I
don't know. I built a foundation.
You really like your borders, don't you?
I noticed that. He does like
nice.
It's like a nice
It
picture
must be
for
nice having a lot of pieces to build borders out of.
This is a quaint little border.
One thing that's interesting is the last 10 months I've experienced with Freeform. And it is a pain in it's like it's just not enjoyable.
And the what, Ethan?
That's why
G-rated content.
But they're just you have to have a lot of parts, and it's just you have to have a lot of certain parts. It's just it's different. They've turned out great. I love the finished product. It's just I love a border. I like a border.
Well, Freeform is also very organic. And I think that it's sometimes easier when you have less pieces to do something like that. I don't know. Would you agree?
It depends. Depends how you want it. You can have it nice, smooth. You can have it jagged. There's so many different aspects that you can do it with Freeform.
I found that it's
I
harder.
love it. I love it.
It's harder to make things symmetrical when you don't have the same pieces.
Yeah.
So
once I destroy my Mudhorn mock, I'm going to probably make a big one. But that's months down the road.
Yeah, that'll look cool. That'll look cool. Did you buy any new Lego or do anything else?
Oh, I did a big bricks and pieces order. I did like over like $100 haul, but it'll be here in 5 months.
Wow.
Wait, why does it take 5 months?
Oh, it takes at least a month. It takes it like with VIP points. It says it usually takes long when it doesn't have a warning, but it actually had a warning. This might take a little longer because of double VIP points. So I expect it to be at least a month and a half.
1 month later.
Yeah.
Brad, how was your week?
It was really good for Lego, actually. So I started off my week buying Lego that I probably shouldn't have because I wanted to buy a different Lego with that money now. But I found this at Walmart. So it's the same one. So it's like kind of my first Ninjago set, which I really like this, and I saw it at Walmart. Come on.
It's very, very blurry. There we go. There we go.
I really like the minifigure, and I put that bandana on. But yeah. Because if you guys don't know, I'm going to be starting a stream with I Don't Want to Touch, Padawan Archer, and Cool Eye Dom soon, where we're going to be watching seasons of Ninjago and then talking about them.
Yeah, is this Stud Bud?
No, this is
Wait
why to do another stream during the week. But yeah, we're basically going to be watching. We're going to be watching Ninjago seasons and then talking about them every week. So it's like a book club, but and then we're going to watch like Lego movies after that. So, and then the second one was this car. Which, okay, I love this car, but it has one huge complaint. There are so many effing stickers on this thing. The sticker sheet itself is massive, but it is a super cool looking car, and I definitely recommend picking up some of these sets because they are really cool and a really fun build. I got this one for like $12. So
I'm going to be honest, Brad, that set looks absolutely disgusting.
What? I actually like that. Look at that. Show the car again. Let's see the car again.
All I see is stickers. I don't see any Lego.
Okay,
I can't even tell it's Lego.
But
honestly, it looks like a Hot Wheels car.
Maybe because I like cars, but I like the tire. I like the printing on the tires. I like the decals. I mean, as much as it sucks, but in the real world, they're really stickers, like on a car that really shows up when I ain't even over. Sorry, buddy.
He wanted to play Lego. What the heck, Zane?
Sorry. No, but like in real world, in NASCAR, in any other real world races, vinyl stickers are the real thing. It's a real graphic. So the fact that Lego also did that, it makes it more realistic.
And on top of that, I'm guessing this was like a brand deal type thing with like Chevrolet or whatever. Yeah, they had to put like the name all over the car just to do that.
Probably.
Sure.
But my other one, and I'm glad Fazoom is here for this, because of us doing a stream with him last week, when I was at the Lego store picking up some other stuff, I got this.
Ooh.
The Space Cop.
Space guy.
Honestly, looks really cool. I'm really glad I did get it. I was originally going to get another Centaur because I was like, medieval figure, which I can use, but I didn't. But on top of that, I bought another green base plate, which showed me now that the green base plates changed colors since I was younger. So that's frustrating.
That only happened like 3.5 years ago.
Well, I haven't bought base plates in like 3.5 years, so I haven't needed to do that. So, but I bought another green base plate, which is working on my medieval mock, which if you guys haven't seen it, it's actually going really well. I made a bridge recently on stream. I've been basically streaming every day working on it. I might destroy the barn I have right now because I want to do a better build to go on it. But yeah, I mean, it's coming around really great right now, and I'm definitely going to add more onto it. So it's a 2x3. So it's like 6 base plates in total of 32x32 base plates. So I
like your bridge. Your bridge looks nice.
Thank you.
I like Instagram.
I want to thank I Don't Want to Touch because I Don't Want to Touch solely recommended putting green into the bridge to make it more rustic and old, and I really like how that turned out.
Yeah,
so because I was gonna mix like brown in there, and then I like started mixing the green. I was like, oh, this looks so much better. I ripped like all the brown out.
Happy little bridges. Happy little bridges.
Yes.
Just build those in. Quite. Zane, how was your week? Tell me about it. What's new?
It was good. Are you guys ready for this? I've been telling everybody all week that there's a big Lego.
Yeah.
thing
Big
that's been
announcement.
going
What
on.
is this?
Big announcement.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So
Yeah,
were
you're
you
glitching out.
announcing
Can't hear you.
Junior Zane, little Junior Zane?
Yeah, it's not a child. It's not. I wish it was a child, guys, but it's not. It's not a
Okay.
child.
What is
Yeah.
this
Okay,
announcement?
well, we'll go down the list. We'll go down the list before we
Okay.
get to
Yeah.
the big thing. Okay, so this week I bought
It's
from
horrible.
Parker.
Ooh.
I bought from Parker the 2001 Imperial Shuttle. Okay, so I have to build that. I'm gonna build that in stop motion.
So wait, now you have 3 Imperial shuttles.
And I
He's
need the
doing
2005,
comparison.
and I'll have them all.
Wait, no,
it's
do you have the
Oh.
UCS? Do you have the UCS?
I do not. I've been looking for it, but it's expensive as hell. It's like
Yes.
$1,000. So I'm talking about I'm talking about regular, not UCS. I'll have all the regular. Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
that's from Parker. I'm gonna do it in stop motion, and I'm gonna put it side by side with the 2021 stop motion I did, so people can watch like the difference between the build. And then I picked up another Trouble on Tatooine set because I traded my other one for
Right.
the A-wing. So I got that. I didn't have one of these. I was live on TikTok at Walmart and people told me to buy this. So I bought the
I still need to
AAT.
pick up mine of that. Yeah.
Same. So
You
I
still
bought
gotta
that.
finish Clone Wars. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I do.
Yeah.
But
Got- Don't have long till Bad
Okay.
Batch comes. Oh, you
all right,
actually
this-
don't.
Yeah. This is the big thing. Okay. It was sent to me by a huge fan. Okay. We won't mention names yet.
Were they large or wide? If they're a big fan.
They're neither. But they know how much this means to me, how much I've been trying to get it. And so they got it for me.
Oh, that's
So-
that's awesome.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? Are we?
Are you hyping up nothing? I'm afraid.
That is awesome, man. I actually thought it was like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter for a second or something like
Oh,
that.
God,
Like-
But so that's it. So I didn't buy it. It was sent by a special person that you all know, obviously.
Your mom?
My mother. Yes.
Yes,
That's-
I know.
Really? So the reason why I
Hey,
wanted to do it
Lisa, my
on here.
birthday and graduation are coming up. Not
See?
just-
See? The reason I wanted to share it on here, Matt, and with you guys, is because you were so concerned about your mother finding out you bought your stuff. And so show your mother that my biggest fan was willing to contribute to all of this.
That is insane.
That's
See?
awesome.
That's
Congrats,
awesome.
man.
Like,
So the crazy part was somebody messaged me on TikTok. I got to remember who they are so I can do a video about them. And they said, "Hey, Amazon is back in stock with the Cantina." And they're like, "I know you've been wanting it, so check it out." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I happened to be on the phone with my mom when I did it, and she was like,
Zane,
"Well,
next
how
time
about
you do that, you're gonna get a censor beep. I'm gonna play it. I'm waiting for you.
Sorry. Well, my mother was on the phone with me. Fun Size Lisa. If you guys don't know who she is, check her out on TikTok. She makes chicken videos. She has 2 new
There-
chicks.
ooh, we had some chickens. We have some chickens.
You have a chicken nugget?
Yeah, the
Oh.
raccoons are bad here in Texas.
Yeah, no joke, huh? Anyways, but she bought it for me, and it got here Thursday. I was super excited to tell you guys about it.
That is
But-
awesome.
Oh.
Guys, it took everything I had not to tell anybody about that.
Oh.
I don't know how. Like,
Dude,
that's like
I get a set. I'm telling people the next
That's
day
right.
or doing in stream.
Right? There
This
it is.
person,
Aw.
best person out there.
That's my mom.
Lisa,
She's my
Lisa.
exactly. She's my biggest fan. She's the biggest fan. She supports me and all of these guys. She's constantly helping us, supporting us, doing everything she can, sharing streams, everything, sharing videos, you name it.
Love
She
you,
was the one
Lisa.
that recommended we started using images instead of Google searching. And I gotta say, streams looking much better with it. I gotta
She's
agree
amazing.
with that.
She's
She
amazing.
is.
And then Block Studios also got a rebranding with a new
Looks
store
good.
and all that stuff.
Looks good.
I like it.
Okay,
yeah,
honestly,
I love it.
I need to get sweatshirts with like Bricky Up Brad on it. I just need to get a logo. I
I
yeah.
think we all need to get like Block Studio shirt. Whoever channel it is on, we all wear their fan merch and all that.
that would
we
be
really
awesome.
should. We should do that. That would be
awesome.
Right now, I would wear Matt Mellish's shirt. I would get
exactly.
a screen capture of when I got him with a disco
I'm
ball.
gonna get a little tattoo of Block Studios on my arm.
Right? Yeah. See, you guys, you guys just need some tattoos. That's what this is what I require for my streams. Okay.
Zane, tell me when your merch goes on sale over the summer when I actually have a good job, and I'll definitely get one of your shirts. Just
it's like 20
or maybe even a
bucks.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
I
maybe
want the
that's right, I don't know.
toddler. I want the toddler shirt, and that way, like, it looks really small on me, and you can like see my midriff.
we'll get Ethan the dog bandana. I can have that.
Ooh,
Yes.
So yeah,
We need to
everybody
get,
go
like-
check out Block Studios merch, please.
Merch.
do.
Yes.
We need to
Everybody
get,
should
okay,
get
one,
merch.
we all need to start getting our own merch line, and then on top of that, we need Stud Buds merch
You know, I'm gonna
Yes,
throw
we
in my
do.
store
with
I'm
our
gonna throw-
quotes. With our quotes on the back of it, so you
That
can
would
get
be
like,
hilarious.
I don't know.
Out of a brick.
in my store. I can add different designs. So maybe I'll grab the Stud Buds thing and I'll throw it in there. That way, people could buy mine and Stud Buds. We could all buy Stud Buds.
True,
Yeah.
I agree. I need a Stud Buds. I want to get a hat too. Honestly, like I
Yeah.
want to get a hat.
Yeah.
Or like even a beanie. I've been thinking about it for a while of like what I'd like to get. And I want to say I'm breaking one that says I'm breaking up Brad. Screw you. Not
Break up to the next level. There you go.
So,
All right. I made me like
yeah. Matt,
I
what
made-
did you get?
Yeah. Matt, big time for
Ooh.
you.
What?
We want to know what you got this week.
Yeah, what did you get?
Oh,
Matt?
well, I actually had a great week when it.
All right,
came
no
to
one cares.
Lego.
So what are going on tonight?
No, I found one of these guys. I found the Looney Tunes pack.
Nice. That's big.
We got Roadrunner, so that's cool.
That's awesome. Like the best thing ever.
I have a question
yes,
about that, about your stuff. I won't change the subject. I promise.
You're fine. You're fine.
So I thought
Do you
they
like
weren't
ice cream?
released yet. Is it out
So
early? Or
okay,
did you...
so this is what's
Kohl's.
happening.
Kohl's.
Kohl's and other places are putting them out early, just like they did with the last minifigure series In Trouble on Tatooine. People, they made a mistake and released those early, and that's why we're getting so many images of them. So that's
Okay. All right.
So yes, they were actually out. I called Kohl's and they told me, unfortunately, we've had those out for 2 weeks now. There's only one left. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting it. And it was Roadrunner. So I was happy about that. But I wish
I
I
mean,
would
at
have been
least you
there
got
2
one.
weeks ago. Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm looking at it at this point. But I wish I would have known. So it's never too late to start looking for early Lego. That's the words of wisdom from me today. I also,
Unless
Brad,
you live
would
in
be very
Syracuse.
happy.
Yes. Okay. I did see that you got a couple Minecraft sets, Matt. I'm very proud of you. Finally, I think honestly that's a good set. I like it.
So I got
color.
this at Kohl's with my purchase of the Looney Tunes pack, and it was only $10. So I thought, why not? I needed a Minecraft set because I hadn't had one before. I never had built Minecraft, and it's the same reason that I got the Ninjago one. So, which by the way is a good set. I might add. I might do a mini review of it soon. Then I released a TikTok today about this, but I'll tell you guys in the stream as well. I went to Walmart and I was looking for Looney Tunes still, but nowhere else had it, of course, because Kohl's is apparently the only place. And instead, I found both of these bad boys for $1 each.
Okay. Can I just
$1.
say I'm really jealous of the Minecraft one because that was one announced earlier in the year.
Yes.
And I talked, Padawan Archer is the only other one I know who's actually found it. I cannot find it at any of my Walmarts. So, okay, can I just tell
couldn't
everyone
either.
this?
It was the only one
Syracuse
that I've ever
sucks.
seen.
Syracuse does not have good Lego stuff at all. I don't know why. It's just like if it's early releases or unique like polybags, nothing. Like I just barely found that Ninjago one. Like
Yeah. Well, I was shocked that these were both $1. There was only one of them each left, or I might have even bought more. But I was gonna buy this anyways for $5, right?
Yeah.
I go to the checkout and it says $1, and I'm like, what? So then
like
I go
worth it.
back. I go back and I'm like, there has to be more. There has to be more that are only $1. The city ones were all $5. All the cars were $5. All of the like Easter whatever it is, they were all $5. But the Ninjago one was at $1. I was using the price scanning app on the Walmart
I should start doing
smartphone
that.
application. I've always started doing that with bigger sets, but I've never done it for poly bags. Now that I'm going to have to Every time that I go to Walmart now, I'll look like a store manager and I'll be scanning every Lego set in the aisle, and people will think that I work there. But no, I'm just trying to find cheap Lego. But
yeah, with what you're wearing, like a blue shirt,
I'll wear my blue polo.
You gotta get Matt Mellish merch so that when they're all staring at you, free advertising, man.
every bit of my merch would just be blue.
Yeah, we all know it.
So who's Samurai Mario? Who's that?
Mario, that's a samurai. Yeah, Mario with a.
I know there's a Luigi leak that they're gonna do like Luigi sets for them.
What is this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no
Also,
clue.
can I just say I had a very interesting Lego experience myself. So I went to the Lego store to buy that base plate and that well, I was originally just for the base plate. So it's like double VIP points. This will push me over the brink of getting $10 worth of free points.
Sure.
And also, I really needed it for my mock. And I was talking to one of the store employees there, and I love it when I know about leaks before they do. And I was like, she's like, oh, I don't even know what the May 4th leaks are. And I was like, let me tell you, girl. I was like listing them off because we got those just all that day.
And then
like,
he got her number. And then they have dinner next week. And
she was at least in her. I did maybe tell her that she should watch Stud Buds if she wants to know leaks. Just saying. But no, she was like a mom. She was telling me her daughter just bought the Falcon the week before, which she was upset about because she didn't get the double VIP points.
That'd be a bummer.
So I was talking. It was just super funny because I know about all these sets and stuff because it's kind of been my job recently, researched them for Stud Buds, and so it's great when I love talking to Lego store employees. My favorite thing to do is talking to Lego store employees because they're so much fun to talk to.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's super interesting, just like blow their mind when you just throw out stuff that they have no clue about. Which I'm upset because I had the images right on my phone and I never showed them. So
what? You didn't show them?
Could have got her number. That's all I'm saying.
Could have got her digits.
Anyway,
she could have been a single mom.
Anyways.
Okay, we're moving on.
Continue, Matt. Finish up.
And of course, as you all know, I made the biggest Lego purchase that I will likely ever make in my entire life. I bought one. Where'd he go? He didn't want to hear what I had to say?
Yeah, no.
Instantly gone. Wow.
Guys,
just
not only
keep
one,
going.
but 2 Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcons. Back here.
We can't see them. You should show us both. Show both of them, Matt. This is your day to shine.
Why are there 2 of you? Now there are 2 of them.
I just missed like the big part of the.
Ethan,
let's make Matt the big screen.
Can I just say though? I may or may not have sworn pretty loudly on stream, my own stream, because I got an image that said, guys, look at this. And I just like scrolled down and seeing that. I'm like, I was like, oh, shoot, I should have said that.
So the reason that I'm not going to show both is because one is still going to stay in the box. Why? Because of that resell value. And maybe in 5 to 10 years, I can resell it and get my money back from the original one.
Wow, you didn't wait that long.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I was just thinking like you were doing it because of 2 double VIP points, and then you were gonna sell it for like for 1,000, so it's not too much more. Like
no, I'm waiting
wait 5
long
years.
term.
Okay. This is just me. I don't know if you have flooding, but put it somewhere high. Like,
Yep. My basement does flood, but I will not be ever storing Lego in it because I've realized that. But good tip, Ethan. I appreciate that.
100%. Ethan, that's my segment, but thank you for giving a tip of the week. By the way, if you want to see the new mock of the week, it's about How does that feel, Ethan?
I think we've spent enough time talking about.
One more thing. Yes. Zane, you brought up your mom, your dear mother, who we all love, Fun Size Lisa. I have a new YouTube video planned. It will be coming out soon. I recorded it today where I recorded the phone call of me telling my mom that I bought the set.
Did you tell her how much? Did you tell her the price?
Well, she knew the price beforehand because it showed up on her, because she's like the manager of my account.
That's what my mom too. Like where it's like she's like co-watches it just because like when I got my account I was underage. Yes. So like it's like co-watching it too.
So she's the one that called you, is it?
Well, The funny thing is, I called her and she was at the dentist and she didn't answer, and then she called me back and like I'm recording this all. I'm like, oh, she's not answering. This is not good. I hope she's gonna be in a good mood. And then she calls me after the dentist, like the worst place you could possibly go, and then get a call that your son has paid $1,700 for Lego. But mom, I saved $160 in VIP points. But mom, I'm reselling it. But mom, it's logical. I promise. It's a fun conversation, but let's just say. It was a fun conversation. We'll just leave it at that.
Did you guys see this?
Yes, I saw. I started looking at your Millennium Falcon right now.
I did too. I was like, hazard lights. I guess that makes sense, huh?
Anyways, why don't we actually kick off the show? Ethan, let's see the memes.
Okay.
What was
Ethan?
that?
What the?
What?
You are attacking the show tonight, Ethan. I am going to literally
Sabotage.
You made these intros, and gosh darn it, I'm gonna play it. Beautiful.
Oh, also, we had a meme submitted by a fan this week, so that was pretty awesome.
Okay, I gotta.
Turn.
Okay. This one's fun. Okay, this one's more on my side, like
On the shelf.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then me
Perfect.
destroying an entire Lego set just for one piece. That's so me.
That is Ethan to a T. Oh
That
my
is.
gosh.
That is.
Yeah.
Have you seen,
So-
look behind Ethan. He doesn't even have any more sets. He's taking them all apart.
You know, I gotten my Lego sets back. Oh, they're not in good condition, but
Aw.
I will build them back.
What do you mean they're not in good condition?
They're just
Dismantled.
not dismantled, just not in good condition.
Well,
Okay.
you see this
Okay.
part? This is what's left of the gunship. That's all we have left.
Actually, I just
Yeah, he
cleaned
turns
my
around.
2008
To this SMI.
I just
Oh,
cleaned
wow.
my 2008 gunship, and I will build it back.
Oh, I have the 2008
that's-
gunship.
I even got the sticker sheet.
I need that sticker sheet. Stop rubbing it in my face.
Anyways,
Okay.
Ethan.
Okay, you want to see the one that's about Matt?
Oh, God.
I think
Yes.
you'll like this.
Oh God, let's see this.
80-year-old Matt still excited to smell. Yes, that would be me. Wait, did you use FaceApp for that?
Yeah.
He slapped her face into it. Oh, Ethan. Oh, dude, you're kind of
Okay,
redeeming yourself here.
But I think Matt's not gonna make it to 80 because he's accidentally gonna smell just the wrong minifigure bag, and it's actually just gonna be like poisoned air. Like
Inhale a
Somebody-
Lego brick.
Somebody's out to
making
get
this-
me. They put poison into it. They put fumes into it. Oh.
it's actually not a Lego seller. It's actually some drug dealer on the
Ethan.
set.
Ethan, that is a masterpiece. You have
I
been
gotta-
creating these memes, and I've been blown away. My friend, you've done a great job. Seriously, I love it.
Yes.
Ethan, do
I'm
you
running out of
do you go
ideas though.
do you go to school during the week?
I'm homeschooled.
Or oh, that's what I meant. I meant like, are you like?
Did you mean to do that?
No, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot. I forgot he was homeschooled. So I think about that all the time. Like, what does Ethan do all day long? Does he go to college or is he in like high school still or what is he doing? And he's like, I'm homeschooled.
I'm homeschooled.
So are you a senior in homeschooling or how does it work?
Yeah, I'm a senior, but I'm also doing like a dual
College?
credit college classes. So.
Okay. All right. Fun size Lisa was the one who actually asked that question. I was just reiterating it for her. She was curious.
Okay, so this one's going to be my raw reaction because I haven't seen it. So
boy.
This one was
is
submitted.
fun.
I think it's the one that was submitted by I Don't Want Touch to our Discord,
Oh no.
and it's after a great conversation me and him had.
Okay, I'm clicking it.
There is no meme. Just a Viking popping with the one with the brick
Okay,
the memes
can
write themselves. That's all I
Can
have
I
to
just
say.
I am sad I missed this, and on top of it, I'm so excited to turn 21 now in a couple months, just so I can do this with Zane on stream.
Oh my god. Did he go back and like cut that out of the show?
Yes, he did.
I was there when he was doing it. Me and him were chatting, and we were just like joking around about that. He's like, "Wait, I need to quickly image grab that."
Need to pop a cold on with the brick saber. Oh my god.
I love that. That's
Why did no one
I
tell
love
me it
the
was
face.
about me?
I just love the face.
Zane,
Guys,
that
so
is
hard.
you. That is
It is.
that is
No, it is.
wholeheartedly you.
Guys, look at this, guys. To this point, this is why we're drinking a gallon of water a day, guys.
I'm just
This
glad
is
it's
the
water.
gallon of water.
I'm just so glad it's water.
It's actually just straight vodka.
You know what? You keep
Russian
this up.
water.
I'm gonna crack a cold one. We'll make it
All
happen.
right,
Are you?
let's
Are
move
you?
on.
Remember,
guys.
this is a G-rated content. Zane.
Yeah.
No getting rowdy down
Yeah.
there.
At least PG rated content. That'll
Was
be
that a
mine.
short joke? Was that a short joke? Down here?
Anyways, no, it wasn't.
Next
Anyways,
segment. All right.
Ethan. No, wait. I wanted to go over one last meme. It was from last week. I think we need to talk about the progress here, Ethan.
Oh,
You've
man.
almost
I had a good-
beaten me
I
to
had a good week.
300K.
Can we get some number check here? I'm gonna double check this.
Yeah, what's
Fact
the
check.
raw number? What's the raw number right
All right,
now?
so for Ethan the Artisan, drum roll please. 298.5K.
Woo!
For Matt Mellish.
295.4K. You, my friend,
Oh.
ran ahead.
Wait. Why does it say Matt Mellish's count was taken down due to guideline violations?
Oh well, sorry. Bye guys. See ya. LOL. It must be because you were on my stream today, Brad.
Oh, hey. Should I get the Coliseum? Whoa, what?
Zane's reading the comments.
No,
Ethan-
yes, but okay, but this is a specific one though. So you know how my mother comes in here? This is my brother-in-law. I did not expect to see. Should he get the Coliseum?
Ooh.
If you're a history fan and don't mind a repetitive build, yes. Otherwise, no.
And
So-
you have the money.
A story behind it is me and him actually are the ones that built the Star Destroyer together. Me and him spent all night doing it together, and then me and him actually had a race with the Falcon. Me and him both bought it at the same time. Well, he bought it before me, but
Oh wow.
we had a
That's
race to see who
awesome.
built it faster, and he kicked my ass. Like I built it in 32 hours, and he built it. He kicked my culo.
Wait,
He
do it
kicked your-
again.
he-
Wait, do it again.
he-
Do it again.
He kicked your rear stud.
He
He
what?
kicked my ass. No, he did it in like 28 hours, and I did it in 32 hours. So he was a lot faster than me. I really did not realize that was him. So I apologize for jumping on that. But he likes to tell everybody that I broke 3 Lego sets in one live stream. That's factual. I wasn't drunk though. I was sober.
Hey, Zane, that is the question of the week. Your question is later on in the stream. Is that
Yep.
what is
Well-
your most?
All right, we need to keep moving on here. We keep
Yeah, we
going.
want
We'll
to
get to
get
it,
to the
sorry.
question of the week. Hopefully, we will.
I was just curious. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
No, you're
fine.
good. You're good.
I honestly, I'm just gonna tell you guys this. I don't care if the show goes long today. We're having fun, and that's the
Yeah.
point.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways,
3-hour stream.
Why did
anyway.
my mother just call me a ginger Viking?
Anyway.
Wait,
It's weird.
Lisa, for his birthday, get him a Viking helmet, please. Please get him a Viking helmet.
Or get the Lego one. Gonna
Guys,
have one
this
that.
is like my mother is like so religious. Like she says, Sheena Burton. Like.
What's
That's
wrong
her-
with a ginger Viking? I think.
Yeah.
I'm her
actually,
son.
most
Like-
Vikings are ginger. I'm just gonna put
True.
it that way.
okay,
All right.
continue. Sorry.
Anyways. Okay, that's enough.
I love watching these. Like I totally forgot that. But
okay,
yes,
so I'm
alright.
excited about these though.
All
I
right,
really am.
So I have some big news for leaks this week because there's been a lot I want to talk about with that. Because there's been a lot happening.
Brad, you're a
so-
resident Harry Potter fan. Most of them are Harry Potter. Take it away.
Yes. So also before I get into the Harry Potter, there's just 3 little ones I want to talk about here. The first one is gift with purchase. We finally got the May 4th gift with purchase ideas. So it has been confirmed. Yes, it's Trouble on Tatooine for $85. Not the Trouble on
Trouble on
little
Tatooine for
build.
$85.
It's an 80 like a little Tatooine build, just like the ones we got in the past years, for $85 or more. You have to buy, $85 worth of sets. The second one is a miniature Imperial shuttle for $40+. But don't forget, on top of that same day, if you spend $40+, you're also going to get the dots frame. So three gift with purchase in one day, which isn't bad. If you're
What's
someone
the
like me,
day?
you're gonna be
What is the day?
May
May 4th.
4th.
Okay.
You're gonna want to. I think it's only on May the 4th, but it's in-store purchase for the shuttle only. Just to let you all know. The second one is one I've been talking about a lot recently, and my fans probably hate it. But guys, I got more information about the 3-in-1 Castle. One, it is coming out in June, so it's probably gonna be June 1st. The second is gonna come with 2 Black Falcons, and the set is actually gonna be based off of the original Black Falcon Castle. So it's gonna be based off this set. But the roof is gonna be blue, so it's gonna have that little building in the back and some different stuff like that. So I think that's super cool if you're a fan of medieval stuff and building a medieval block. The other 2 builds in it, like one's a giant tower with like a trebuchet or something like that, and the other one's gonna have like kind of part of the wall and then like a windmill. I think that's awesome. And so it's really cool looking from what we've seen. But I'm super excited about that. But guys, next I'm gonna put these in order here is the Harry Potter leaks. We finally got the official images from Lego dropping today. So we're gonna start off with this first one here. We got the buildable forks, which honestly, this looks beautiful.
Like, it does. It looks gorgeous.
Forks! Shut up!
It is.
But
Fox.
honestly, I mean, we just got the last year the owl one, and the owl one looked really good. So I'm really glad they did another one of these because I think this was a hit right here.
Yeah, I do like that.
I'm sad that there's no smaller one. I'm pretty sure that one second.
Brain fart.
Dumbledore with the miniature forks is going to be coming with the set.
Fox.
Forks.
And spoons
I will
and
swear
knives.
in your street. All right. The second one is one we've talked a lot about. Oh, here. It's the chessboard.
I'm excited for this.
I'm not excited for all the pieces you get with this. I am going to say that.
Yes.
I am excited for like a playable chess set, but I do like that you get 3 cool minifigures. Those are unique Harry Potter minifigures right there. If you look at the torsos. Also, like there's some cool stuff like here. Like if you look at the helmets, there's a lot of medieval helmets you get with this. You also get like minor helmets. Like I just think, and a ton of swords.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. Also, you get the golden Snape with this set, so it is definitely worth getting if you're collecting all of them.
I like the pieces. I like the fact that you can build the chess set, and then you can also like literally play a game of chess with it. Like it's like it's multi-functioning, and I think that's super awesome, super fun. You can keep reusing it. Better than a Mario set.
I do wish that there was a door on one side that you could take on and off, kind of like I think it was in the book or both movie and book, where they kind of go through to the next portion. So I do wish there was like a door there. Or maybe a little play feature where it's like if you put a certain piece in a certain area, it like opens up the door. But I still like the playability with this. I agree with that.
I love this because this is something that you can genuinely like put on a living room table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you've gone to people's houses with just chess sets sitting out. Like I think that would be cool to just like hang out with a friend and play this at some point, but always have it displayed. Not just on a shelf in your room, but in other parts of your house.
See, honestly, I think Harry Potter's been doing a good job with that. Like, because they had the books, which are like fun Lego books you can put on your shelf to kind of mix things up, and then they got this. I think Harry Potter's been nailing it out of the park with those.
I think it's one of the top themes right now. Like, it's like with the sets wise, it's one of the top sets. It's getting up there with Star Wars.
It's Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah.
I think that honestly, Harry Potter has surpassed Marvel. I hate to say
so
too, but I think this
wave knocked it out of the park.
I agree. Marvel kind of went downhill in this. I think this like with the last, what was the helicarrier or whatever it is?
Yeah,
that kind of line up, and then they have like the Spider-Man motorcycle. It just they didn't do a really good job. They didn't
have a movie in a year.
Actually, I think this year's lineup is one of the best lineups. Like Marvel, look at the Marvel lineup we got. Look at the Star Wars sets we got coming out this year. I think this year's going to be one where you're losing your wallet.
Yeah, I already did that. I need to gain my wallet back.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So the next one, though. I know.
The worst spaceships.
This one,
not everything is spaceships.
I am very excited about this set.
It actually looks pretty cool.
I really like how the build. So it's Hogsmeade, like the little village. It's the village they go into that's next to like Hogwarts, which is like the wizard village. It's the only wizard village in Britain.
Hogsmeade.
Yes.
Which book / film is it in, Brad?
It's from 3 to. They mention it from 3 to the last one.
Okay. They do. That's why they wouldn't see what's his face's brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Dumbledore's brother.
Yes, his brother. I think. I think so. I think we got the 3 broomsticks here on the right, and I think on the left is Honeydukes. which also we get unique minifigures with this. We do get Ron and Hermione, but we still get, I think that's Hermione in the bottom right there, but we get a specialized Professor Umbridge, a couple other students, and then a unique villager. So I think, and the bills just look amazing. Like, out of all the sets, this is one of the ones I want to get just because it's so unique, and I don't have Hogsmeade yet, so I'd love to get that.
It honestly looks like it would go well with a Christmas village.
That's what I was about to say. I was about
Agreed.
to say that.
The next one we've got. Oh,
Hogsmeade.
sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, Opie lives near Hogsmeade.
True. Also, the next one is one of the most interesting coming out of this waves, in my opinion. And I'm going to defend these. Okay, I know these have gotten a lot of hate. I have
it has potential for other themes.
Yes. I have heard that this might be a gifted purchase, but seeing how big they are, I don't think
it's $120.
Well, do you think that it's like Harry Potter's way of competing with like the helmets from Star Wars?
Yes.
And Marvel?
So, in a way, I agree, but they've also sort of done this let me grab it. Quickly running away from my computer here for a quick second.
What do you guys think? I mean, I feel like it's a Harry Potter way, like, because with all the helmets we're coming out with and the Venom and stuff like that,
hard to do that.
You didn't want to do like a Harry Potter's head. Yeah. Like, I feel like that would just be weird. It's not a helmet.
Well, I feel like the wands, they're all different, right? Like
you could do unique wands. That is true. You could do that.
I do think these are good, though.
I have a problem with these. And you know what my problem is?
Stickers?
I'm just looking at a sticker.
Is it not? Is it a sticker or
is it a sticker? I would think a piece like that would be a.
I'm going to show you why I think that's printed.
I was going to say, I think it's printed
because of this. So this was a set that we got last year. There's no stickers. Okay, there is a couple, but that's a printed piece. Sorry, but the face is printed. The important parts are printed pieces.
That's what I was gonna say. That face, you would need that to be printed. It would need to be centered.
Yeah.
It would need to look good because
I think face would ruin the
if
set.
you look at it though, there's only 3 kind of on Harry. There's the little area for where his shirt is, his face, and then the scar. For Hermione, it's only her face and the shirt. And I don't think, if you look at the rest of it, that's no stickers or printed pieces.
I could see the scar being a sticker.
Yes.
Because it's so small.
So, do you guys remember back in the day when the SpongeBob SquarePants sets came out and they made one big SpongeBob and it was pretty much all stickers? Like the mouths were, I believe, stickers.
Was it really?
The eyeballs weren't stickers, but the mouth,
Looking closely at these, though, I don't think it's stickers. That's my personal. If you look at it,
it's really hard to tell.
Yeah,
it's really hard to tell.
It's just played so well.
Yeah, but I do think they look really good, actually. Like they're bigger than I'd like them to be, but they are still pretty cool.
How big do you think they're going to be? Like, do you think they're going to be the size of what you just show us?
No, that's going to be bigger than that. If you look at how big that is,
that's big.
That's a 1x4 right there. If you look on the right side there, that's like if you look at it and see the type of pieces they're using.
You look in their hands too, you can see the plates and all that. Yeah.
This was an Instagram post of that I saw.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is big.
See, okay. Here's my thing with it. I think for a Lego Harry Potter fan, I think it would look cool to put it like on your shelf, almost like kind of bookends. But for anybody else, it's just kind of like weird. I don't know.
Think about it with Star Wars.
Strange.
If they made a Captain Rex, or if they did something at that scale, like with Anakin, Darth Vader.
I think Darth Vader would be cool.
But agreed.
But honestly, at the same time, they remind me of dolls.
I get that, and I do understand that. I wish they were sold separately, so it was a bit cheaper. But I don't have a big of a problem with them. They, in my opinion, they aren't the worst thing Lego Harry Potter and Lego.
No, I don't think they're terrible. I just think they're a little strange.
Yeah. Like if I was put them on
has some a lot of potential with like big figures.
Yeah. But the next one is one of my favorites actually, and I have to explain this a little bit. So we're getting this, which is look how detailed that bathroom is.
She's a kitty.
Just to start off.
It's a furry.
On top of that,
I do like that. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that.
I also like it because the heads can switch around and be Crab and Goyle for Harry and Ron, and there's different hair pieces to turn them into Harry and Ron, into Crab and Goyle. And I also love, because I'm a Slytherin guy, I like how they have that nice Slytherin looking robes though. And then also like the bathroom stall, the sinks. I think even when those sinks open up for the Chamber of Secrets, the potions, like look at that. I think this is just a clean set all around.
How much is this one going
$20.
Oh, that's a perfect price point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
So it goes great with this other one here, which is also going to be $20.
I like that one too. That's
I
one
love
of my
this.
favorite scenes.
You know what I'm also excited for? No Harry and Ron in this set. I'm not getting duplicates. And that's actually a big thing if you look at a lot of the sets. It's not all just Harry and Ron. But like this is a unique figure. That is I mean not the Draco and but what's her name? I'm trying to remember her name. But yeah, so she's a unique figure to this set too. And this one you get the Professor Quirrell in, and then for the record, this one is when you get the Golden Harry.
Oh my god!
But this set, it just looks clean. Sorry, I mean, I keep talking a lot about these.
No, look at Fazoon's last comment. For the last image, the last image we looked at, it's right behind the kitty.
There is.
Yep, it's right behind the cat.
The next, and this one, so both these are going to be $20, which I'm excited for because that's like $40 right there.
How do you guys feel about the actual brick looking Lego bricks, right? It has the brick detail on it.
Yeah, I call those brick bricks.
I like those.
I love those masonry bricks.
Yeah,
they look good.
Masonry bricks or brick bricks.
I like them.
You don't want to use them too much. You like how they use it in this set. Just a little bit here and there. Yeah, and then it integrates into the other nougat colored parts, so it's not just all bricks.
As a mock builder, masonry bricks are like the coolest things ever. Like, but if they can be overused, but that's just a flex because they're expensive.
I like this one.
I'm excited.
Me too.
So for the record, those 3 heads are going to go for a lot in the future. If you're talking about sets you want to get just for parts, this is a cool one. Because the last time we actually got a fluffy fig was a long time ago, and it was one big piece, and that goes for a lot now. I was told that someone just wants to get this for the harp. We all know who that is. But honestly,
I like the harp.
Yeah, I like it. It's a clean set, and then the back there's Devil's Snare back there and stuff. But this is the cool thing. Let me show you the last set, and then I'll explain the cool thing about this lineup here. This is the last one here. So here's the back of it. So it's the Chamber of Secrets on the bottom we got, and then I can't really tell. I think there's just a couple classrooms.
Does it come with all of that? All the figures and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of accessories and figures.
It's going to be over $100.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to go watch Harry Potter now. Can we end the stream and just go watch Harry Potter together?
No. No.
Okay.
So I'm just going to quickly go left from right just to tell you guys how amazing this is.
Wow.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unique figures in the set, I want to say. So on the far side, Professor Lupin, the astronomy professor next to that. Harry and Ron really aren't that unique. I can't really tell who that is in the middle there. Just some other person. I think it's like a Ravenclaw or someone like that. Golden Voldemort, another random person. Oh, I know, that's Colin Creevy.
Oh, is that Colin Creevy or is that
because you get his camera.
Voldemort?
No,
he was a kid.
Far right is Voldemort when he's a kid. Tom Riddle.
Oh, yep, you're right. Sorry, Tom Riddle.
Then
sorry. Yep,
also, that is Ghost Nicholas, which we have gotten before, but this one's actually glow in the dark.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's a new Dumbledore. And then there's the older, improved Snake design.
Ooh, like me.
And then on top of that, you can see the big head there that also they just did a really good job of taking like the big head figures and making it into the mouth where the snake comes out of.
And it opens up too, doesn't it? Doesn't it open up and the snake can go through it?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
I believe I saw a picture of the snake like coming out of it.
And this is the front of it. And there's also like really cool little stuff in here too. But
ooh, the sword looks unique. Sorry.
Yeah. No, actually, I've got another set. I have.
Wasn't that with the CMFs?
Yes,
the Harry Potter CMFs?
Yes. Well, I apologize. Guys, I gotta admit, I haven't been that excited for the Harry Potter. It's kind of been on the bottom lineup for me, right there with Marvel. And not Marvel. Marvel's been more exciting. But that lineup right there actually makes me want to get it. I don't know. Seeing it. It's all stuff from like the movies and stuff like that. Growing up as a kid, I loved Harry Potter just as much as Star Wars, and it just makes you want to go watch the movies. And
Brad, show them what it does.
I don't have the picture of it.
Oh,
but all of these. Wait. Okay, give me a second, guys. Talk about the sets. Zane, talk about your love for them.
There is one thing. I know one set comes with 3 of the same heads. It's like a little kid. It's probably the big one, but I just remember I saw a picture and it was 3 of the
faces. Is that what you're saying?
It was like a kid head. I mean, it's difficult to tell, but it's.
I mean, I don't mind that as much because it does. They put unique hair pieces.
It's a kid.
On it.
Yeah, it's a. I think they're like the young ones.
Well, I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I mean, Harry Potter's been doing good, but like, if I look at the books don't get me as excited as this does. Like, this Chamber of Secrets was so crazy and so cool, and Harry could talk to snakes, and everyone was all freaked out about it. I don't know. It's like big points in the movies.
One complaint with the Chamber of Secrets set.
Matt.
I only have one complaint. My one complaint is that when Harry stands up on the statue and then he stabs the snake in the head, right?
What?
You can't do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can't do that.
I don't know. That's how I look at a playset. Like, I want to reenact the movie, and if I can't do it in the set, then it kind of hurts my heart.
And he goes up, not down.
Zane, you ready for your socks to be blown wide off?
I'm not wearing socks. So perfect.
I gotta find some socks to.
All of the sets I just showed you go together.
Oh.
So all of these sets, the like cheaper sets, and
except for Hogsmeade.
Wait.
No, like all of the castle sets go together. So you buy just like the last one did, except they stack on each other this time.
Well, that looks cool.
So I have a question, Brad.
Yes.
Do they remake the set?
No.
These don't connect. Do these connect to the older ones?
They do. So look at the far right there. They have connectors on each end.
Good.
So these can connect to the older ones if you want to. They didn't. Okay. So the big rumor was that this was the new Great Hall. If you remember, I was pissed because they were doing another Great Hall.
You were what?
I was like, angry. I was very angry.
Wait, that's not a cuss word. What?
Yeah, true. But I was
on this stream. It is.
Fine.
I thought they were doing another Great Hall, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I spent $400 and they're restarting the castle. These can go on. It's just a different color roof. Like it's a lime green, which like it was in the older movies instead of the dark gray, which was in the later movies. So you can still put them together, and they will fit together. I don't know where. I don't know if they have instructions on where each part will go, but I do like what they're doing here because I think they should have done this with older models. I think they should have bought us Chamber of Secrets that goes under the Great Hall that boosts that up. I think they should have done that, but I am glad, even though how thin these are, I am glad that they're doing that with these sets where these sets can boost each other up or make it into a bigger castle. Because I like sets I can go together and collect.
Yeah, I think that's really cool too.
I like it with these where I can, even if I can't get all of them, I can spend $10 on this one and another $10 on, 20 on this one and 20 on this one and like 40 on this one if I want.
Those
and that's
are
all
actually
the ones I
pretty
can
cheap.
get.
Those are
They
pretty
are.
cheap.
And they look really good for how cheap they are. Like I'm most excited about this set. Like I it sounds weird, but I am. This is one of the sets I'm most excited for. And so I
think it's awesome.
I'm hoping that these three go together well with the other castle.
So
but
a few weeks ago when we talked about it was either Power Miners or one of them. How was it Power Miners? I think it might have been Power Miners.
Yes.
Where you could buy 2 sets and you could make one big set out of them.
Yes.
I don't know of any other theme that necessarily has done that since then. Do you guys know any other themes that
Harry Potter's been doing it with the castle pieces?
Well, I mean, like, okay, they go together, but when they actually lock together, like they're specifically supposed to be together.
Yes, Ethan's gonna show you right now.
Because
they also did that with the Ghost and Phantom
and Jabba's Palace and the Rancor Pit.
Did they?
Yes. So, well, I don't want to pick you can see it back here, actually. You can see the Rancor Pit on the bottom. That's a separate set than the top.
That makes sense.
And then also, I don't think Ethan can find it, but
I can't find it.
He disassembled it for a mock.
The Guardians of the Galaxy ship had a smaller ship that could connect onto the back, and so you could do it with that.
Well,
which is really cool.
That kind of ruined my fun, guys.
Oh,
I was super excited about that.
Here it is.
Well,
there it is.
Oh, it's in pieces.
No wings.
But yeah, I mean, I get what you're gonna say. This is exciting because you haven't been able to do that in the past, and you can do it now. But yeah, I'm still excited about that.
I think those sets will have great investment value in the future.
I think so too.
I think if you get every castle piece from the Great Hall to this, you are going to be able to make bank one day when those resell because everyone's going to want to get. Yeah, if you keep them sealed, because everyone's going to want to get the giant bulk of them together. And so you can upcharge because, like the Phantom and Ghost, they were together, so you could sell them for more. Yep. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, 100%. You're totally right. I think that, like, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Ethan, we get it. You don't need to keep breaking stuff.
You're gonna have one piece left.
Guys, I feel like a lot of older people are gonna be like our age are gonna be wanting these sets. I mean, younger people do too, but the sets to me scream like I don't know how many people nowadays really read the books and watch the movies and stuff like that. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
A
lot,
more than you think. I used to be stuck on Harry Potter TikTok. It was a bad place, but yes, there are a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But look at you. But like you grew up on it. Like look at your age. And so
I actually didn't read Harry Potter until I was 14, 15 years old.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I take it back. On top of if there's going to be a lot of younger people buying it, I know of a lot of older people.
Yes,
are going to want this a lot because just like Star Wars, like Luke's X-wing, it's a big thing that people know. The chess scene, the snake scene, like it's big main parts of the movies, if you would, and books. But a lot of older people on top of younger, like you said, I think it's going to be a very good set to buy.
Yeah. The only thing I am going to say about these two, number 1 and 2 are kind of the least favorite movies out of the whole Harry Potter series.
For you?
I think no, for most people.
They are for me too. I mean, I didn't get into it as a kid. That's why. Like I only watched it last year.
Good. I think 1 and 2 are still good movies, and I think the sets look amazing. But I don't know if because those movies aren't as popular, they aren't going to do as well.
I'm going to say one thing. Yeah. I am not a Harry Potter fan. Like, I watched the movies. I thought they were fun all together, but like as one story, not individual. That's just me. But with these sets, if I was getting into collecting Lego, like just fresh, and I didn't like Star Wars, I would pick these up and get them all together. Like, I would want to build them together. My friend Vic, who is really into Harry Potter, he's like one of my best friends since childhood. He's gotten every single Harry Potter set. He has every single Harry Potter minifigure, and he has the whole castle collected. It is awesome.
That's awesome.
I am going to say, though, if you are trying to get into the Harry Potter, this is a good way. Because there's cheap sets. Good, fun cast. Because in the past, you can't get cheap castle sets.
But be careful, because you're going to want to go back to buying the Great Hall and all the other sets. So be sure to buy them at some point, maybe first, if you're really wanting to get into these, because they are going to retire quite quickly.
I am going to say I'm probably going to do the same thing with these, because I want to collect all the minifigures. Just like I did with the 20th anniversary Star Wars, I'm going to get them over time. And
it's a gateway Lego. It's a gateway Lego.
It is. These ones, especially because, like you said, they all go together.
Yes, and you get specialized. I'm a big fan of collecting, like, to me, it's like a trophy that I have all the 20th anniversary figs. Yep. Like, to me, that's a big deal. So that's the only reason I say that.
100%.
Ethan, do you have any thoughts on it since you broke stuff?
Yeah. Well, now we're at least flying half a ship.
We've got half a ship here. Well, rather exciting.
I think, like I said earlier, Harry Potter is like it's like I said earlier, one of the top themes right now. Like, if I wasn't into Star Wars, I would like get the Harry Potter sets because they look good. Like, my one complaint though is the Fluffy, it's like he had
exactly what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's like he had a stroke where like he's sleeping on one side and
he's awake on the other side.
Yeah, the far left side is. Someone made a meme about this. I wish I could show it, but it's like that snake meme where it's like one of them's happy, one of them it's like the 3-headed dragon or Hydra or whatever.
I wonder if there's gonna be like if their face is stickers. If you could have different stickers.
It's gonna be printed.
Oh, they're printed.
It's printed.
Yeah. Which sadly these mouths don't open and close like the last ones did. But
well, do you think people would be like on Bricklink buy individual heads just to get rid of the sleeping one to change out the sleeping?
Definitely.
It's a good thought. It's a really good thought. Okay.
Or to have all 3 of them be sleeping ones too.
Brad,
like there could be. Yep.
Are those all the leaks?
Yes. Sorry, I was very excited about those.
No, you're fine.
There's probably more leaks out there, but I feel like those are the big ones to talk about, especially with May 4th coming up. So that's why,
those felt like announcements. They didn't even feel like leaks to me because we got
news.
No, they were announcements / leaks today.
Gotcha.
Well, because we started
Lego news.
Yes,
Indeed.
It's Lego news time.
Well, Ethan, do you wanna hop into Mark?
I gotta say that was perfect. That was crisp, Ethan. That was nice. You want to jump into the mocks?
I pressed it at just the right time.
I like this much better. Like I don't even have to worry about everything. So that's cool. Do you want to go over the mocks? Or
no, I want you to go over the mocks.
Okay. I picked 2. I did the one that you said earlier.
Yes.
And we'll start with it. It looks like this thing. This thing is pretty cool. This is the big. It's a big Millennium Falcon. I don't even know how that's standing. Like
that's what I wanted to ask you guys. Zane, from your construction and experience, how does this work?
Inside the middle of that tube, there is probably some type of a rod or something that goes in underneath the table that holds it straight, and then they built the bricks around it where you can't see it. And that's also probably how they get the lights inside there as well. So it's probably hollow inside. And that's literally probably how, just like how there's some Instagram ways of how to actually mount this flat onto a wall. Like it's the same type of thing. Like you have these brackets that come off of a board that go into where the landing gear goes and actually holds the set up. So it's actual like literal like metal bars or wood pieces inside there holding it there.
Mm-hmm. Think of touching it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Well, Zane, I mean, you have this set. You know how heavy it is. I just lifted up the box. I can barely lift it. It's 30 pounds. But I couldn't imagine. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't imagine trying to put this together. It looks really scary to me. Like, I would have a hard time walking around it, afraid of bumping it and something bad happening.
Because if you think about it too, if that falls, just all that other mock below it, it's just gonna like make a tidal wave, and it's just gonna like fly.
Yeah, kind of like this old collection.
Oh man.
But yeah, you think there's a pole in the middle that's connecting to it?
There's got to be a couple, more than just one. I mean, because if it's got to be a thrick, probably. Maybe not even a pole. Maybe it's made out of wood. Maybe
is it wood? Is it metal? PVC? Like no, I'm having a hard time understanding.
It would honestly, I would probably have to guess it's probably metal, and that's probably why it's at the angle it's at. Because any more than that, it would probably start to bend. Because it has to be small enough to fit inside the Lego. Mm-hmm. But he probably has multiple rods going along inside the back of it. So that way it's
like, I wonder if there's a hole out of the back of it with just a giant metal rod going up through it.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably like it's probably set on like a 22% angle, which is probably the maximum. And then that rod probably goes all the way through up to the front where the mandibles are. So that way it's not just sitting on it, like it's actually through it. And I'd probably say at least 3 or 4 rods going through it.
I'm going to mention this. I think you can kind of see where I think you can see where the rod is because I'm pretty sure that's where all the lights are. I'm pretty sure they use the rod for also lights. I'm pretty sure if you look at it, you can see that.
Mm-hmm. But
you know what's interesting too is in order to display this, how do they get it up like that with the other rest of the mock where it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have a ladder that you just attach it to on the table?
They probably start there first and then go around it.
Yeah, because with a lot of with a build like this with the just base plates, you have 2 days or you probably have 3 days, really, because with Brick Fiesta, you have 2 days to prepare. And I mean, you got people. You basically have to rebuild this whole thing. Because I mean, something like that just doesn't travel well. No. But I would say this in the car, this thing was like, besides the Millennium Falcon and that piece, it was probably base plates stacked on top of each other. They
brought a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, I've heard some bad stories like with Lego conventions. Like I've heard a lot, like mocks breaking on the car, or car breaking down. I know Chris Productions had a van that broke down. Rich Boy J slammed on the brake and his mock literally just shattered. Like just that was like the first Lego convention he went to. I don't
What
know
do
why.
you do?
Last, right?
Do you just display it like that? Like, what do you do?
You make a volcano quickly in the middle of it and just act like it's just destroying everything.
Yeah. Here's also a picture of like the inside and stuff. You know, with the.
Well, Ethan, this was really the perfect mock that you could have put in here because I got the Falcon, and now Zane has both the Falcon and the Cantina. We both do. So this was perfectly timed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah, look at you go, Mr. Smart Pants.
He didn't even know.
It's not like Matt suggested this or anything.
Let's give this to Ethan.
He did about the Falcon, but he didn't about the Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, fun fact. Yeah, there you go. Make a mini one. The Treble on Tatooine and the Obi-Wan hut, and then you could make your own little thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But moving on to this next mock, I love this one. Like this one just looks good. Like I like it. Thank you. This one, like, just look at that. This is by I don't know with the last mock. I don't know the name of this. This is by his old name was Lego Clone 123, but I think he just goes by Daniel Ross Lego on Instagram.
Did somebody make that for me?
Yeah, Ethan will get right to it.
If you buy me the pieces, I will.
I will pay you for it.
But one thing I want to point out: this is a custom Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
This is not a UCS Millennium Falcon.
Can I
this
just
is
say,
all custom.
Woof.
Can I just say I hate people that build custom Falcons, custom AT-ATs, because it makes the rest of us look really bad. It makes the rest of us look really bad because like I can barely build a bridge, medieval looking bridge, and this person's like just out of his brain, like, oh yeah, I'm building a custom Millennium Falcon. Or
it looks good too.
Lego, exactly, and then like on Lego Masters when they just like built those AT-ATs and like time streamed, I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
but you know what I love about this is the weathering on top of the back building. That looks incredible, and if you come at it from a distance, it doesn't even look like Lego.
Yeah. But just the Millennium Falcon alone is enough. But this guy, he made a whole backdrop for it. Like this thing is like he didn't.
He's retired.
With a lot of mocks, you like this had some potential. He did everything that he could have done with this. Like this, I love this, and you can see some close-up pictures.
I love the stormtroopers.
The bricks in the back look great too on the wall. How it comes out.
Like, this is just iconic. I mean, this is like. This mock just looks incredible. Like, this is the classic Star Wars, a very iconic scene. And just seeing all these images, it just looks so good.
Honestly, I prefer that shot over the last one. Just because I love, like, not being able to see the, like, edge around it. I love just
Lego bricks.
I respect this shot, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I do. I'm not saying I hate it all. I'm just like...
But, like, just seeing, like, here's one of just the Millennium Falcon. Like, look, this is snot work. Like, this is... And with vehicles, I love not seeing studs. Like, and this guy put tiles everywhere he could. Use the studs as texture instead of just like it's. And that's what I, as a mock builder, I love to limit my amount of studs, especially with vehicles.
The radar dish as well. The radar dish in the Millennium Falcon is actually a sticker. It's a sticker, but it's printed. But is it printed or a sticker? I don't remember. I think this one's. Well, the UCS one I think is printed, but the smaller one's a sticker. Anyways, this one they did it themselves. Like they even mocked out the radar dish, which is nice.
Yeah, and that's like I love especially. I mean, you can use stickers in a unique way, but if you can brick build it and make something unique out of it, then props to you. I mean, that's just incredible. And like, here's like, it just looks incredible. Like, and going back to this. The weathering on the UCS Millennium Falcon, it's kind of overdone. Like it's got sand green and all that. This has a perfect amount of weathering. Like it's not too much, it's not too little. It's a good amount of weathering.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I don't think the UCS one has too much. I mean, I'm just looking at the box right now. I don't have it built or anything like that. But I think I like the detail of it because it adds to it as a model. I think this as a mock is a different type of art form.
Yeah.
Because it's not a straight model. This is a work of art. And that's the way I see mocks as a whole.
Okay.
I think they did a great job, though.
I think, okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get some hate for it.
Maybe too many tiles. That's my one critique. I'm not big into tiles, Ethan. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead, Brad.
The top of the Millennium Falcon looks too clean to me. It looks more like how clean I imagine the Millennium Falcon from Solo to be. I feel like it should be more broken up. Like I'm sorry, it just looks too clean to me. I almost thought it was like animated into there. Like they built it in one of those like Lego animation, like Lego builder things. That's my personal critique.
I kind of felt the same way at first, Brad. I was looking at it to make sure that it was straight Lego. I thought it might have been built on another platform.
Because it almost looks like photoshopped in there, like a little bit, because it just looks so clean.
Yeah.
I mean, that image does it.
Such a good job.
But I love it. I think this is awesome.
I think it needs
more weathering. I think that's the problem that I'm having with it.
Roughing it up. Like, we can respect what they did, because I don't think. I'm sorry, it would take us a long time to get.
Yeah.
So we can respect it, but we could also agree that it could use some more weathering.
Yes.
Make it look a little roughed up, like kind of like how he has along the edges right where the Falcon is, how it's all broken up and tattered like that. If you kind of broken up like the openings where the doorways are, kind of made those a little bit rougher, not so smooth and straight.
You're breaking my heart.
Even like tiles.
That shot makes it a little bit.
Not more. I love snot more, like because you can see this is
not
studs not on top. Look at the little front wings. You can see it's building on the side. Studs not on top. Okay, moving on. Just the backdrop. You can see, like, look at like just the wall texture right here, like, and then the door. Like the door just looks really cool. And just as a whole, this is Lego and it's a curve. This had to be super difficult. Like,
how did they do that? No, I'm looking at it. How did they? How? Wait.
Easy.
How did they do that? The way you just said that.
Sorry, I just realized that. Did they use curves?
Ethan, give me a closer shot.
Yeah, they use the hinges.
Yeah.
Slowly do it. And that's why I love thinking out of the box, making things unique.
Oh,
that's what.
Here's a question. You see that door right there on the bottom, how it's closed? Do you think that the other doors could possibly close or open, or do you think
they all close and open from the other shot?
I think this thing is so big. There's probably some cranks that you can turn to open and close some of the doors.
Probably,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh wow.
Oh well, that might answer your question.
It's even got lights in it.
Actually, those doors don't look like they slide. Those look like they get pulled. You have to like pull them out if you want them. I'm guessing there's like some connectors in there.
He definitely used Technic on the bottom to put it together, which is kind of what I tried to do with Ucs 2, but it hasn't worked out so far. But this is easier because it's all flat. It's not like a huge mountain that he's working with. So that's probably to transport 2 conventions.
How is that?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can see the lines in between. He took this to a Lego convention and it was displayed Beyond the Brick. Actually,
nice.
Interviewed him. So that's cool.
Awesome.
It's like the dream. But going back to this shot, look at the wall detail. Like you can see some snot work, like with it's on its side with the dark tan. That's a term that I called spicy. That's awesome.
Well,
I like the pipes. I like the pipes personally.
The detail that popped out for me is if you look at it, they use some of those smooth flat pieces that don't have any like studs on the like pieces in the bottom to stop them from slipping around. If you look at it right, they pulled it out just a tiny bit, so it's stuck out a bit. Like I wish I could point to it, but yeah, if you look in the middle, kind of like right there, you can see it used. I think that's it. And then on top of it, I really like how if you look also, they use some cheese wedges and turn them upside down and stuff to create that, which I don't even know how you would do that, but that's still cool.
Yeah, but one of my favorite parts is, you know, that snot brick that kind of has the indentation in it? You put it on its side, and that's how you have the studs on the side of the wall that allows you to have a stud on it. And I love including studs for detail, you know, like put some texture to it.
Yeah.
It just looks really cool.
Yes. Beautiful.
But moving back to this one, we got, just look at the nice clean look, the free form in the front. This would have been a nice mock to see in person at a convention. Like this would have been really cool. And I think it was
It looks so big that I feel like I could curl up in that area, but I also know it's not that big. Like,
well, this is probably very similar to the UCS Millennium Falcon. That's close. It might be a tad smaller.
It looks a little smaller for looking at the figures and trying to understand the scale from that. But still very well done. Beautiful.
Yes.
But yeah, like I like it. I was like, ooh, that's cool. And it goes well with the theme for this week. You know, Millennium Falcons, Tatooine, Microfighters.
I feel like you can't talk Millennium Falcon without talking Tatooine. Like, just mocks wise. Like, there isn't like other huge iconic, like, I guess Hoth, they use the Millennium Falcon in there. Like when they have like the hangar, they'll put the Millennium Falcon in the back with X-Wings and snow speeders like near it.
Yeah.
But
if you had a giant Maz's castle, that would be cool from The Force Awakens, actually.
Yes, I agree.
Be really cool. Anyways, Ethan, was that the last mock that you have?
I only picked 2 since
okay, I'm just
bigger.
I
decided to only do 2.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting you off. Beautiful. Zane, do you have a tip for us this week?
So
we don't have a fun little segment for you.
I'll quickly do our intro. Tip of the week.
Ethan, that's your job. What are you doing, man?
I did make a new intro for the questions of the week, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, we'll be ready.
Wow, Mr. Homeschooled. Okay.
I love that. I love that name.
That applies to both of us. Like,
Zane, give us your tip before they start attacking us.
Okay, so my tip of the week, okay, if you guys are ever planning on buying the UCS Millennium Falcon, is if you see how mine is displayed right now with the how it's up kind of slanted, tipped, whatever, that is the best way to display it. Because when it's flat, if you have it behind you or other people, most of the time they only see like the mandible or the cockpit, and then you have to actually go up close and look at it, and they're like, oh, it's the Falcon. That's cool. So if you can display it like that, I think that that's the best. The one that I have was from Amazon. It's called Building Boat Bricks. It's 407 pieces in itself, and it maybe took me an hour to put together. Super simple. It was $30 on Amazon, but it's
behave, kids. I'm listening. I'm trying to figure out what I need.
I am. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about.
It's all good. It's all good.
So like, I'm trying to show off the detail on the top here, like how they use
that looks like garbage.
You look like garbage.
Wow, Zane, keep talking because I genuinely need to understand this because I have one now and I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Get a Millennium Falcon? Wait, Ethan? Did you know Matt got a Millennium Falcon? Like, did you know?
He did.
I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
G-rated content, Matt. So it's Building Boat. It's 407 pieces. It's $34. You can get it on Amazon, but I think it's the best way to display it. Kind of like how your Death Star, when you see it, you know what it is. I mean, most Star Wars fans would know what a Millennium Falcon is, but when it's up like that, it's just a much better way to display it. Just like how the Star Destroyer has a stand. It's just better visually, in my opinion.
How do you feel about the wall hangers?
The wall hangers are very difficult. Okay. And I would not trust the wall hangers from a personal standpoint. So these ones, so the way this connects is you have to, you unlock, I think, 4 of the legs. There's 6 altogether, I think, of the landing gear. You remove them, and then this goes onto the stand, and then there's Technic studs that go into it and lock into it to keep it there. There, I think, what's the European company that does things out of acrylic? OP Brick buys all of his stuff from them. He buys his, they make display stands too, but there's all out of acrylic, so you don't have to remove any landing gear, which is nice, but it just locks it just kind of hooks into it. So if you move it or pick it up, it could fall or something like this. I like that this is actually part of the Falcon.
Yeah.
So totally. $30, great display. The lights, obviously, Game of Bricks. Let me know if you need a discount code.
Give it to us. What is it? Let's hear it. Come on.
The discount code is code-block. So if you guys are checking out, you save 20% at Game of Bricks. 20%. They're an up-and-coming lighting company. They don't have everything yet. In a month, they're coming out with the Mos Eisley Cantina light kit and some other ones.
2015 Millennium Falcon Microfighter?
Not Microfighter, no.
Advent calendar.
Definitely not. But you can buy. Okay, you have lighting kits for people like for Ethan. There is individual lights you can buy.
Yeah.
For
Do they have
white,
lighting
blue,
kits for my pirate ship or my blacksmith?
Probably,
though?
yes.
I
Yeah,
don't believe they do. I believe
blacksmith-
I
blacksmith
believe
they
they
do.
don't like medieval sets.
They have the
one for the
blacksmith. I can
blacksmith.
tell you that
Okay.
for sure. 100%.
I'd still
They
not buy
have it.
them.
So Zane,
okay. I don't like lighting kits. Unpopular opinion. I mean, I think they look cool on
do
sets
you
like
have
that.
them?
No, but like for
Wait
a
till you
set like
get
the
one.
blacksmith, I don't think I'd want.
See,
a
but they have a
light
light
kit.
inside the kiln right there. It flickers.
But that already has a
slightly.
light. It already has a
But
light.
it'll have a better one. It'll have a better one.
Well, Zane, I was
better.
going to ask you. I know you were having some questions for your following about what next light you should get. Did you decide what that was going to be?
I did. So the
Didn't
UCS
the
Tie
company vote on that?
They did. Oh, that yeah. So Game of Bricks. I talked to them actually quite frequently, and they even commented on what set they thought would be cool to have. So
they wanted to send you the cheaper one. I'm joking.
no, it's actually the more expensive one.
Oh, really?
It really is.
Shout
Oh,
out
that's
to
why
them,
they.
They are awesome. Just like with this one, you can get this in a cheaper option. And they told me to go all the way with it, get everything,
Go
get
all
the
the
remote,
way.
get the sound kit. Seriously, they did, and I was like, all right, cool, why not? And so I had like 6
Wait,
sets.
did they
I was
send that to you for free, or did you buy it off them?
No, they all the light kits I have are for free.
He's a sponsor. He's a sponsor.
They're my sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
this
get that
one is
reference.
Huh? What?
You missed it. Never mind. Keep going. It was a reference to bedtime stories with Adam Sandler.
Oh, for free, the Ferrari. Yes.
Yeah, see, he knows too.
I know. Trust me, I know.
I don't know.
A Game of Bricks. Okay, so they
Yes.
sponsor me. They've sent them all to me for free, which is awesome. But I had 6 sets. I had Yoda. I had a whole bunch of other ones in there. I don't remember all of them. Poe Dameron's X-Wing. All these different ones for people to pick from because I wanted all of them, honestly, but I couldn't decide. So after everyone's votes, the biggest number one most voted was the UCS TIE Fighter, which I'm really happy about. And it's probably because I just did the stop motion thing with it and everyone's like really hyped about it. It's an amazing set. If you guys can get it. It's like the first UCS set I've ever built.
Definitely gonna be the first on my list.
It has no Technic in it.
I'm gonna smack
That's the
you.
crazy part. Seriously, think about it. Like all the other UCS sets have Technic interiors. Even the Falcon with its actual interior, it's a lot of it's Technic. Where
I have the
TIE
best
Fighter
UCS
doesn't.
set.
What's your UCS set? Do you have one?
This is the Imperial. This is the
Anyways,
Star Destroyer.
I'm gonna blow up your battleship.
oh, mean. Okay, so it's amazing. So that I'll finish this up. I'm getting crazy. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
You're doing good.
The TIE
like
Fighter is the number one. So we settled on TIE Fighter. That's one. And then it came down to either the Razor Crest or the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, which you guys haven't seen, so you guys don't understand. But
I remember the Marshmallow Man.
I'm gonna be Marshmallow Man. That's the State Puff Marshmallow.
We're being rude to each other tonight.
We are.
Anyway.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
It's because
So-
Zane wasn't here last week. No.
I know.
we gotta
make
get
up for that.
more out of our system.
So-
Okay.
Matt, back to you on this question. You have the Razor Crest lighting kit from Light Tailing.
Light tailing, yes. I
So-
love it. Absolutely adore it.
How can you change the lights from flickering to non-flickering to stationary? Like, are you able to change stuff like that?
You are not, but see, for me, I don't know how to put this, but it feels more realistic if they're not necessarily like, okay, for
Like
instance,
this.
yes, I think that's really cool, but it's not necessarily film accurate. I think that's really cool. I like when it plays the Imperial March, but I don't like when it plays the Phantom Menace. Like that would be
The
my
Phantom Menace. I agree. It's something that shouldn't be there. But each one of these, like that's the Tantive.
I think that's cool.
See?
And it's cool to show people, right?
It's definitely a display piece. But my favorite is this last one.
I like that.
Like that. I wish they
reminds
had
me of
that.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Really?
Matt
Really? I
Millish
wish
has
they had that in the Death
4
Star. They had it in
copyright
the,
strikes.
they had that audio in the original Star Wars. In the original Death Star scene, they have that before they fire everything.
Yeah.
So they need a lighting kit with this, with that sound in it before they fire.
See, my thing is, I'd love to get those, especially like with a set like that. My problem is, I want to show those off to people, and no one comes into my room to see my Lego.
And
so it's like, to me, it'd be a waste of money for me to do it. Like, one of the reasons I bought this is like, oh, it's super cool to show off to people. I mean, it works now for videos, but I'm just like, I have no one that like I can show that to. No one's gonna come into my room and be like, oh, whoa, dude, you have this Lego set in here. Like, it doesn't happen. So it's like, when I move out, maybe. Like,
all your following is your friends, you know.
Well, see, and I agree. I don't have many people that come over for mine. Mainly, it's for me because I think it's super awesome. Like, so I don't want to touch as another person who doesn't like the crazy blinking lights. He likes my Falcon one where it's the engines, the mandibles, and a lot of stationary lights. Like the guns are the only thing that twinkles, and I don't know why those ones twinkle, but they do. But like, there was another set another lighting kit for this that lights up all the vents and everything else. But you can get the stationary ones. You can.
Yeah.
I would like the Imperial Star Destroyer if it had green lights coming out where the laser blasters should be, like the side guns. It does. I'm just saying, like, but like it does that in a pattern that it looks like it's shooting laser blasts. I think that's cool.
At a point, it reminds me of Christmas.
Like true lighting, like a light show.
Yeah, but you know what? At times that's cool though. Like, I love the way it looks in your screen right now. Like, I love it. You look great. For me, I don't have the same type of shelving that you do at the moment. I wish that I could actually plug this Razor Crest in right now. But
wait, does yours not come with the battery kit?
No, it does, but I don't have any batteries. And then I don't want to buy more batteries, and you know how that goes. I just bought. I just spent $1,700 on Lego. I'm not gonna go buy batteries.
Well, exactly, you should. You're like, I just spent this much. What the hell is batteries? Why
not? No, I look at little
that's my
things
problem.
as big savings because it all adds up.
I know. I'm like, I'm just gonna.
So you can buy big things.
When I bought the astronomy tower, I was like, I'll just throw a minifigure pack in with that just so I can get Professor Sprout right now. Like,
yeah, I mean, I get it, Brad, Matt. It's your display is different than my display.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I'm getting a lighting
good
kit,
for you. It does.
No, it fits me. Like, guys, my personality and everything like that is a little bit more out there, in your face, obnoxious kind of a thing. Where that's what that screams to me. That like the lights running down the sides, they're super cool, but it's not accurate by any means.
Yeah.
My collection is a lot like my personality.
Empty.
Weight of life.
Speaking of that, here's my mother's comment.
Tip of the week. Get light kits. Except you. I will.
Wait, can I get a light kit for my cat? Like, I think that'd be super cool if he just walked around glowing up. Like,
yeah.
I will be getting more light kits in the near future, but before I do that, I need to actually put out a review for this light kit from Lighttailing because I promised them I would. So that will probably be honestly one of the next videos that I get up on my channel.
Have you had any luck with them? Like, have you talked to them recently?
That is a video. Not video. That is the conversations for Stud Buds After Dark.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Anyways, so my segment, which also Ethan does not have an intro.
Okay.
Investment time. There's the intro.
What is your investment?
So I thought it would be fun to go through and talk about the old Millennium Falcons and what they're going for now. We can, put our 2 cents in what we think about them. We don't have to spend a whole lot of time going through them. I just think it's very interesting to look at what Lego sets are now reselling at. So first up, I don't have the Microfighters, Ethan, but I do have the original kind of looking Microfighter way back in the day.
Oh, wow.
I like the dish on the top.
Yeah,
you might be surprised as to what this is actually going for now. What do you guys think that this set, new and sealed, would sell for today?
$605.
Ethan, what did you say?
$65. That's my guess.
Zane, what's your guess?
200.
200?
$70.
Who is the lowest?
I was
60. Wait, so you said wait, how much did you say?
I said 65. You said 70.
Oh yeah.
Ethan, you win this round. It is $39. Okay, you were guessing really high.
Why? I know the dish goes for a lot. That's why I thought it went.
And that would make sense. Make sense because it is printed, which not a lot of Lego sets are printed anymore.
Wow.
Especially how unique of printing that is.
Exactly, because it isn't on a flat surface, right? And it even has printing on the sides, those side little circle pieces. Yeah.
Nice. I love Lego this segment already. Like, keep doing this, and whoever wins gets a cookie.
Make it out of Lego. That's your next. That's your next thing. Lego cookie.
What surprised me was, I mean, the set originally retailed for $7, and to go from $7 to $39 is insane to me, right?
I mean, honestly, looking at older sets, I've been looking at a lot of like $30, like sets that were like $10 for like medieval stuff back in the day. They go for a good $30 or so now. Like,
is that because of inflation, or is that because of actual value?
A little bit of both.
Inflation value, yeah.
A little bit of both. So I was trying to figure out what year this guy came out, but Brickset for some reason isn't telling me.
2, I want to say.
This is a good cold one, guys.
That would probably be true, Brad. For some reason, Brickset just doesn't have the information, which is really strange. Okay, next up, if my stream's not going to lag. Okay, we have this guy.
I want that so bad. Anybody has this, hit me up, Instagram me. I will purchase it today. Tell me.
If you send me $200 right now, I'll send it to you.
I just want to say I love that cockpit.
No, but if you just send me $200, I'll send it. I'll send that picture to you.
LOL. No, I really like the cockpit on this set. You know, this. I don't know what this reminds me of. It's not even. It doesn't feel like Lego necessarily.
It's old school space. It's their old spaceship that they literally changed the color of it to make it.
What it reminds me of? Firefly. Have you ever guys seen that show?
I have not, but I've heard of it.
It just reminds me of that kind of. It's that older look of like what they imagine spaceships to look like in the future.
Well, so
I would totally agree.
If you guys didn't know, the first Millennium Falcon was just like a recreation of the original space, like an original spaceship, like an alien spaceship. They took it, they made it gray, added mandibles in a cockpit, and called it good. So
if I may interrupt, that dish piece from the last Millennium Falcon, the cheapest one in the USA is $7.35 for that one dish piece.
Just for a piece.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the dish. Wow. So I'm reading what Brickset says. I'm not looking at necessarily like Bricklink. And I'm sorry that I'm like lagging out here. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, we don't need a second Ethan.
It's like my 5-year-old or it's my old stop motions.
So I might have to dip out at the end of this segment and restart my stuff once we get into the
you can make everything
tier list. Anyways, so next up, well, I forgot to tell you how much this is worth actually. Guess again, Ethan, what do you think?
It's hard being the first.
Okay, Brad, what do you think? 160? Okay, Brad,
200.
Zane, what do you think?
Yeah.
This is new sealed.
Ooh. Oh,
Zane's gonna exactly know because he's looking for this.
250.
It is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It is $400. Sealed.
Holy
damn.
Yep. So yeah, that's an old set, and did we talk about it on Stud Buds, the packaging for that set compared to this one?
That packaging right there is when I first got into Lego Star Wars. That right there is the same type of packaging that's on the very first Mos Eisley Cantina, the blue swoosh looking thing.
Yes. Same with Dagobah with the X-Wing and Yoda's hut.
Yep.
Now, the reason that I bring this up is because this set did not sell very well because the packaging didn't have it in more of an action look. You know, it's going from Tatooine, going who knows anywhere. It's not being attacked necessarily. You can see that Star Destroyers are firing on it from that iconic scene, but you don't know because you don't see the ships. Whereas this sold very well because it feels more action packed. You know, it's being chased by the Imperials, which is off to the left. It felt more Star Wars brand, whereas this, like we talked about, just feels a bit more classic space.
Yep.
Do you guys know how much this is selling for, new and sealed?
New and sealed. Are you looking at Amazon?
I'm not looking at Amazon. I'm looking at Brickset. I'm looking at Brickset. So
I'm gonna go 800.
What they've pulled from. Okay.
Wow.
Zane, what do you think?
Not that high. I'm guessing maybe 450.
Ethan?
420, man.
So, okay. I also want to give you the value used because I think that's interesting too. Yeah. Used, it's only 129. New, 580. It sold at.
Close.
$580 for that
Wow.
set. That's crazy. Because you can get, the one from the Rise of Skywalker brand new in store right now, or you can get this one. It's just
the
crazy
2019 version.
Yeah, nostalgia does some stuff to people, It
Honestly,
really does.
I feel that though.
Anyways, next up, we got this guy. What do you guys think of this?
I loved when they did this. This
was the MIDI scale. MIDI,
Yes.
MIDI.
Which really goes well with Mox for one, but I think it
MIDI?
goes.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Zane, you go first. You haven't gone first yet. I want it to be a level playing field. Also, this came out in 2009, just to give you some clarification.
I'm guessing $60.
Okay, new and sealed. Ethan?
Ooh, new and sealed.
Sealed, sorry.
It's got some stickers. Is that stickers or prints?
Stickers.
Those look to be stickers.
They do look like stickers.
If you
I'm
look
gonna
at pictures
feel-
closely, you can tell.
82.65.
Okay.
Very exact.
Right
to
on the
number.
money. No.
I'm gonna say $100.
Okay, so new and sealed. Okay, used. The value of it used is $49.71. The value new, it's sold at $122.14.
Holy crap.
Hey!
It doesn't even come with a minifigure.
It's
That's crazy
tiny.
to me. Exactly. You could build this on your own at home.
Yeah.
What
in
about
the bend part?
This guy?
Oh,
This-
yeah.
Ooh.
This came out in 2011.
Yep.
It actually was out until 2014, apparently.
It was out for a
So
while.
that means it didn't go up as much in price. I mean, it did, but it's not going to go up a ton because it's a bit newer and it was out on the shelves longer, which means,
This is like the iconic one that a lot of people have.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
those
saying.
are more classic Lego minifigures. Well, actually,
Just talk
no,
about that Leia face quickly. Like that's a little bit freaky.
so actually, this was the in-between part when Lego started updating their minifigures because this was after the Death Star had came out, and the Death Star, my older Death Star from 2008, has all the older looking figures. We still have the old Darth Vader helmet. They're trying to do something different with Luke's hair. And I remember when this set came out because I was like, oh, Lego's getting really detailed now. But they still have the old Chewbacca as well. What do you guys think this is going for? Ethan, you go first.
Okay. I remember I wanted this set back in like 2015. I looked on Amazon. It was about $250 on Amazon, and it had already retired. And I was like, you know what? I want it. But eventually,
I
the
should say-
2015 Millennium
I should
Falcon
say-
came out.
It came out at $139.99 retail price.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess. If I had to guess, $250.
Did you say 139?
It came out at $139.99.
And the new one right now goes for 160. And it's
Inflation,
yeah, inflation. Honestly, I mean, if a lot of people have it, it was a big deal. I feel like. What did you say, Ethan? 250? I'd go with like maybe 220.
Let's go with like 300.
Yeah.
So-
somewhere in there.
Actually, I thought this would have went for a little bit more. Considering the one of the last ones that I told you was at 122. It didn't come with any figures. It was a MIDI scale. But this is 224. I thought it would be worth more. I thought it would be worth near the old classic one that we were talking about earlier.
Guys,
But yeah.
I was within $2.
That's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
pretty darn
why are you
good,
checking
Zane.
Bricklink, man?
Because I know how to use that when I'm always asking everybody, hey,
True.
is this set worth it, guys?
True.
On like a
Oh.
daily basis.
I think that was pretty good, though. I trust that
Ooh.
you aren't looking it up, but
I'm not.
Okay, here's the thing, guys.
I might
I
be.
know that brick set isn't always going to be accurate because I know that I saw this set right now going online for a larger amount than I'm even going to mention here. That what's on brick set. This was the original UCS Millennium Falcon. This baby was a
Down
beauty
in
at the
price.
time.
I still think it looks beautiful. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but it's the same way I feel about the 1999 X-Wing. Yeah, it's rough, it's rugged. Look at that cockpit. There's no glass to it. Even the last one had glass on it or
Yes.
plastic
Name
or
the
whatever.
price, though. Name the price.
The original price was $500.
I think it's beautiful. I do,
At
guys. I would love
$500, this
But it
set
has
is
went
worth
down in
it.
price because we got another Ultimate Collectors.
Yes.
If you have multiple of them, people are going to want to go for the newer one more than the older one usually.
It was a re-release.
Yeah.
Right. The newer one was. And this came out around the same time that the Death Star did because it has the same packaging with that old Ralph McQuarrie Darth Vader up in the right-hand corner.
Did the price decrease after the new one?
The price did decrease, but I'm just going off of what Brickset says right now. I know that it sold for a lot more at one point. But what do you guys think that Brickset is saying it's worth?
My Death Star doesn't have that Vader.
I'm gonna go for what? Yeah, it's the next Death Star before yours, Zane. I'm gonna go for 1,000. I think Ultimate Collectors usually kind of double in price. So,
okay, Ethan, what do you think?
I was gonna go. I'm gonna go 1,200.
Oh, damn it! Both of you take my numbers. Literally, both of you.
Hey, go in the middle. 1,100. That's
1,100. 1,100. There it is.
So value used is 1125.39.
Oh.
Value new is 2,312.13. 2,312.
I won't be buying that anytime soon.
Guys, this set I saw online going for $4,000.
Next stud buds. Hey guys, guess which set I just bought?
No, that's you, Brad. You're getting people mixed up.
No.
Yes.
Zane's always just like, I'm gonna save my money for a bit. Hey, guess what? I just bought 3 new heads.
Yeah, he does
true.
do that. He does do
That's
that.
true.
But I honestly, I did see this set going for around $4,000 at one point online. 4,000. You bought it at 500, and that's how much you're selling it at. Jeez.
Yeah. Was it like
That's
2016? Like when?
I think so. If you,
I remember it was
look
going
up,
for a ton. Like
you can look up the older numbers on Amazon and eBay to see what something actually sold for in the past, and that's what it was at. So this is the Force Awakens one. This is the one I own.
I own
that one.
Ethan has it too. Zane, do you have this one?
I do.
Whoa. What do
I
you guys
have
think?
it built.
Oh, surprise.
I don't have this one.
So this cost $150 when it retailed. What do you think it's going for now?
$150.
I'd go about 300. I'm not gonna
It's
say
still on the shelves, so I would.
This is not the one from Rise of Skywalker. This is the one from Force Awakens.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. So this isn't the one that I have.
Yeah, you have the next one.
This is the Force Awakens. This came out in 2015.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't say it doubled a lot in price. I'd say about 300.
Well, you have to imagine that there were other sets like the one from Rise of Skywalker that came out as well to maybe offset it. That's where I'm giving you a hint. It's not as much as
just $200.
I was gonna say I'm gonna drop it down to 250.
So Ethan, what do you think? I was shocked. I thought it would be at least 200.
Yeah.
Value.
You were shocked, like shocked T.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we've hit that point tonight. Value used is $105. Value new is only $166. Still in the box.
It's only gone up $10.
Yeah.
Kind of doesn't surprise me. The minifigures, you can kind of get them besides the 2 bad guys pretty much in most sets these days. So I wouldn't be surprised if that even goes down in price. And
who wants a Tasu leech? No.
Torsos are pretty cool. Not gonna lie. For core some or like those cool mods. I like the torsos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the set a lot. That was my first Falcon that I ever had, and it probably will be the only like
play scale.
Yeah, play scale one that I ever owned because I have the UCS one now. But here's my question to you guys. We don't know, obviously, the set hasn't retired yet, what this will eventually be worth. But if you had to guess for the future.
Wow, Matt, you're just trying to figure out how much you're actually going to get for that.
Maybe.
Well, okay, so if you get online right now, Matt, a lot of people are selling these because they are hard to come by. Anywhere from $1,200 to like $1,600 right now when they're still on the shelf.
Yep.
I would be surprised if they go up past 2,000, even more.
Oh, I'm guessing 4,000.
Yeah, I was guessing 4,500.
This is the problem
about it is if this was selling even for 2,000 and it was only worth $500, you 4x'd your return on investment. Well, you 3x'd your return on investment.
Okay,
you have to pay for what you bought, but this was worth $800.
I'm gonna say this is the biggest downfall of Lego and the biggest downfall of investors. What do you think is gonna happen in 2 years? they're gonna redo this set and put it back on the
I
shelf.
doubt it.
So
I doubt it.
The Falcon one, I don't think they would.
No. Okay, this is why I'm gonna say this. Every Millennium Falcon, Millennium Falcons are as bad as Luke's land speeders. We get them every so few years.
Not a UCS one.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Now that the Falcon isn't as big part of movies, if we move into these newer Star Wars realm areas, hopefully Falcons are going to go up in price. I think yes, it's going to be about maybe $4,000. I think it might be even $3,500, but I think it actually might drop in price because I think what's going to happen is Lego's going to screw over every investor who's going to wait 10 years, and they're going to shoot up a new. They're like, hey, guess what's going to happen in 5 years? Here's a new Falcon, and it's, I don't know, it's better minifigures and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what. If this set sells in 5 years at, let's say $3,500. Let's just triple it. I would say that I would sell it at that point because I know that I can get my return on investment.
Yeah.
I
would say 5 years.
You're definitely going to be able to get your return on your investment easily with this set. Easily.
Oh yeah, easily.
Well, it's also the second largest Lego set. I mean, physically, it's the largest. I would say, right?
Yes.
But the Coliseum had to beat it for being the most pieces,
and that's because of little cheese wedges.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here with everyone when we're talking about this, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, you're not gonna make your return. No, you definitely can easily double your profit off this.
Well, I think no matter what, it'll double because I mean, look at the one. It's still selling at $2,000. It's still selling. It was only $500.
Are people still buying it though?
They do.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
You know why? Because
when the panic. Sorry, go ahead.
UCS title. That is why.
When the pandemic first happened, and not pandemic, was it pandemic?
Yes.
Oh, anyways, when I got mine, I wanted to buy it, and they didn't have it in the store, and so I looked all over the place for it, and I found one online for $1,500, and within 2 hours, it was gone, just gone. And luckily, I called the Lego store and found out they had one, and that's when I went and got mine. But it's just like the Coliseum, or just like this Mos Eisley. You can still buy it, but people sell it for $500 to $800 right now. I almost bought one last week for $550 because it was the cheapest one I could find locally here, and I wanted it bad enough.
Yeah,
and it's if I had patience like I did, we were able to get it for $350 normal price. But the way that they would remake this set, honestly, is I feel like Star Wars Lego would want to rehold that title of the most pieces again. I feel like because they held it for a long time.
Well, there's an $800 set coming out in the summer or the winter.
The entire back of the Millennium Falcon is just gonna be cheese wedges. But I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if they do another Millennium Falcon, but it's the solo one as UCS. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
That wouldn't be bad though.
But
that is a fair idea.
I wouldn't be. I'm not, and that wouldn't make the other one go down. It actually might make it price go up on the other one, just because people are gonna want both to, But
yes, no, I would agree. I think. Well, I mean, someone said in the comments, how could it get any better? Why would they put another one out? I think
parts.
It's just gonna be one solid piece.
Well, in
that's
10 years,
Lego.
The last 10 years, there's been so many new parts where it just made sense to create a new one. It'll be like that in 10 years. There will be a ton more parts. It's crazy to think about how detailed parts are going to get in the next 10 years. It's just gonna. It probably will change them a lot, but enough to create a new one because of new parts.
I just want it to feel like Lego with all these new parts. That's my plea. Don't change the game so much that Lego becomes something else.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my segment. So next up, I'm gonna fix my camera in a second as well because I'm lagging really badly, really badly. Next up, it is time for, and Zane's not here for it.
Zane.
Oh. Lego tier list.
I love how Zane just missed that.
You just missed it, Zane.
Hold on, hi. You want to say hi to him?
Zane, you missed it. You missed the intro to tier list. Do we need to play it again just for you?
Yes, please.
Here you go, Zane. While we wait for Matt. There you go.
It's a bit controversial.
Do we? What's the best thing to do? Do we wait for?
Yeah, I
Matt?
would wait for him. Let's wait for him.
Yeah.
Guys, let's be frank here.
Yes.
Are any of you guys gonna buy the Mos Eisley Cantina?
Okay, this is the thing. I would like to, but I don't think it is in my budget, especially what is happening this summer with the wave we're getting. And on top of that, with me having to move out, I just can't afford it. Like,
Well, would
I'm
you
gonna.
buy? Sorry. Go
If I was given the money, like if someone's like, go buy the Mos Eisley Cantina, like not that I accept the money for that, I would, but I can't. I'm probably gonna spend that much, but there's other sets I'd much rather get at this point. But I still think it's an amazing set.
Would you get Mos Eisley or would you get the UCS Republic gunship?
Mos Eisley over Republican. Because I'd want to place. I would want a minifigure scale Republic gunship, and that's why.
Yeah. My thing is, if I was given $800, would I get the UCS Millennium Falcon? I don't know if I would.
You would just buy a bunch of Lego parts.
Yeah, that's all you would do.
I would probably buy like a $200 set, and then the rest for finish Christophsis because I am ready for it to be done. It's been over a year and a half, so.
Honestly, Zane, I love the Cantina. It's a fabulous set. It's a great play set. I know you aren't as into the play sets, so I'm kind of worried about what you might think. But
I'm gonna bring this up, and it's gonna be a little bit of a touchy subject.
Oh boy!
So just to share with my brothers here and share with the people watching, okay? My father passed away 1 year tomorrow, and so the last thing he got to see me build was a UCS Millennium Falcon. We had a whole great time. That was it. It was being built, and our last conversation we had was talking about it being done. And so it's 1 year, and we're going to be building the Mos Eisley as a sentiment, as like a to him. You know what I mean? Like it means a lot to me, but it marks the 1 year, something big, the last thing I got to do with him, last thing he got to see, and it marks all that. So that's why I chose this one. That's why I was super happy about it. And my mom was good enough and happy enough to support that.
Yeah.
So that's
a beautiful thing.
I have a tradition like that myself because my uncle, I mean, you guys don't know this, but my uncle passed away when I was young and I was really close with him. Like he gave me money to start a bank account. Like he gave me $10 because that's all I needed to start a bank account. But one of the big things he used to do is growing up, every time he would stay over, he would buy me donuts. If he was staying over, he would come downstairs and me a box of Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons. And that's what I remember. I used to remember as the donut uncle. So on March 3rd, his birthday every year, I will buy donuts on his birthday every year. I've done it for the past like 4, 5, 6 years now. And every year on his birthday, I buy donuts. And so it reminds me of that. And it's I think it's a great sentimental thing to do. I think that's really
awesome.
amazing.
That's awesome. But Zane, I want to also tell you, like, don't feel like that was the last set he saw you build. Maybe in physical sense, but reality goes far beyond a physical sense. Just know that.
He's a Jedi Force ghost. He's always watching it, you know.
Oh, and that you
he'd
guys
be
are
proud
right.
of you, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
The last conversation I had was, "Hey, did you finish the Falcon?"
Yes.
And I said yes, and he's like, "I love you, my Padawan," and that was it. You know that was it.
Special memories, a special moment for
It's
sure.
a very touching moment for me. So I'm glad that I got to do this. I'm glad that it's a classic throwback, set. It also goes back to the very first Lego set I ever got was the Mos Eisley Cantina. So it also falls back on that.
I forgot about that's awesome.
It all connects.
It's the very first to the newest to him to now. Everything has a reason.
Purpose.
Well, that kind of moves us into our next segment here. A little bit of tears.
Ethan. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Sorry, I've been very violent today. I'm sorry.
Grandma would be very disappointed.
Anyways,
so guys, I'm sorry to move us along from that touchy.
No, you're good. Go.
It is time for the UCS tier list. And for the record, I am not doing every UCS set. I just pulled a handful of them.
Yeah,
and I felt like I tried to get
a TIE Fighter in there.
Me and Ethan were live, and I asked some fans what some of the worst UCS sets were. There's a few that, in our opinion, was controversial between the two of us because one of us liked it and the other didn't. But so I have a good mixture in here. As you noticed, I started off with just throwing the Millennium Falcon F. I felt like that was the best spot for it.
I'm gonna
With it being one of the worst financial.
I'm gonna give
I
you
try to
a
keep a straight
big
face now.
hug. Is what I'm gonna. I'm trying to not be violent again. So.
Did you put the TIE Fighter in there? Did you put the
No,
UCS
not
TIE
this
Fighter?
week. Not this week.
Dude.
I picked what sets I wanted to do.
I'm just gonna put it out there. We never finished ranking the battle packs.
No, we didn't. But for the record, I've enjoyed talking about themes more than battle packs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You guys know a lot more about the battle packs than I do. Like the themes are something I can actually get behind.
Totally.
Yes.
Well, Zane, this is kind of right up your alley with the displayability factor, right?
This is.
Yes.
I love UCS sets. Right now, I'm looking for the Sandcrawler and
it is so cool.
Like Imperial Shuttle.
Nice.
All right. So starting off here, we got Obi-Wan's.
Trash.
Whoa!
Wow.
Shots were fired.
I love UCS sets. Trash.
Is that my new saying? Trash.
That's the next meme.
Continue, Brad. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
This is Obi-Wan's Starfighter. I do like that there's a printed piece of the R4 droid there. I think that looks really cool.
Is that a mold or is that a print?
What?
The R4 looks almost like it's a mold. It doesn't even look printed.
Like it looks somewhat clear or something.
Yeah.
No,
can't
mold
really tell.
mold as in like things protrude off of it. It's not necessarily.
No, it's a print. It's a print. It's the same thing.
Like, is it like that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same. Got it.
Honestly, don't have too many thoughts about this. I do. It's a simple design, but I like it. That's really all I gotta say.
It doesn't excite me.
I'm sure that little sticker and that little plaque, I'm sure that's expensive.
Do we know how much it was?
Gosh, guys, you're making me do work here.
Come on, Brad.
If I had to guess, it was like 80.
It's super boring. There's not a whole bunch of details on the outside. I mean, I get that the set doesn't have that much. I get it. But again, this is one of those sets that if they were going to do something, they could at least make it smooth. Like, I get that we want it to look like Lego, but in this set, when there's not that much detail, they could have smoothed it off, kind of like the Darth Vader's helmet that's coming up. You know, it's one of those sets that, you know, make your own. Add those pieces to make it look as realistic as possible with a UCS set. You know, add some ruggedness and some stickers for like gunfire and scratches and stuff. But that's what I think. That's my opinion. Because what else is there to it? I'm
different opinion than you guys. I like stud showing. In my honesty, if you make it super flat, I actually don't. In certain cases, I don't find that. I guess you could say attractive. I don't like that. I don't like everything to just be smooth.
I get that it's like
a lot of stuff looks really good smooth, like buildings, ships and stuff. I like studs in there.
I agree with that, and the only reason why I say that about this one is because I just feel like it's so minimal. Yeah. Adding some smooth plates to it with some scratches, stickers, or some printed like gunshots on it would just add more to the build experience rather than just a bunch of plates and then calling it good. Because when you build a UCS set, I feel like you want a lot to go into. You want detail.
Okay.
So that's my thing.
So it went for $100 originally. Current value is about $264.
Maybe I should have asked that question before I started running my mouth.
I also feel like this is a strange choice for them to make a UCS set of.
Right? Yeah. It's not like the most exciting thing.
It's just odd.
Yeah, that's like all he buys is UCS stuff.
Also, someone to make a good point. The cockpit piece is the same one that they're doing two of on the gunship, just for reference of size.
Interesting.
Clarification is Aiden is also I don't want to touch. Right, that's him.
Yes.
Did he change his name?
He's probably another.
It's just YouTube account. Yeah, just YouTube account.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he got his birth certificate changed. It used to say I don't want to touch, and now it says Aiden.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
Anyways,
don't forget to like on your other account. Okay. Subscribe. Give us all alt accounts subs.
Well, I feel like me and Aiden, we do have a lot of similar opinions.
Except for the
me too.
For
we disagree on that one.
Brad, what do you got? What's next?
So I was just gonna say, quickly, just pop off first slide that pops in your guys' head.
D.
C.
Yeah, C, right in the middle. That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah. Ethan, do you have an opinion?
I just kind of put it where you guys said letters, just to
Ethan?
I'll do the green one. I can't read that.
D.
But
D.
yeah.
Brad?
D. I really don't have much opinion on this set.
Three
Trying to
Ds
be
and a
nice.
C.
I was trying to be nice to it, but
What do you guys think? You guys think I'm wrong? Like,
no, I don't.
As a UCS
Okay,
set, it's
As
not
a
that
UCS
impressive.
set.
The
As a
only thing I'm
UCS
gonna say is I disagree. I think the set would have actually looked worse smooth than with studs on it, and that's the only thing I disagree on. I think it is bigger than it looks, but I think Obi-Wan Starfighter is a good idea. Everyone loves Obi-Wan. I just think maybe like a hyperdrive ring around it would have been much cooler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's what that new one.
But that's not a UCS. That's a
Yeah, that's just a play scale set.
It would be really cool to have a UCS hyper ring. Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
OG Naboo Starfighter. Oops.
Ooh, Chrome. A.
Yeah, that's where my mind goes.
Chrome.
I think other than the chrome though,
Yeah, it's meh. But Chrome.
are those printed pieces or are those stickers?
Printed.
Oh,
From what I know. So just for a record, price originally went for $40, and now
$40?
resells at $660.
So, to me, you tell me if I'm wrong, but let's all look at this closely. Look at mine and look at that one, okay? It looks almost exactly the same except for chrome. Like the nose is chrome.
I don't
Red.
like the cockpit at all. I just
Of
don't
theirs
like
or
this
mine?
set. No, I like yours. I've built the original Naboo fighter. The original
It
Naboo
doesn't
fighter
have a
looked cool.
cockpit.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, it's just like it's like sloped gravy.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it, but this set's an F to me.
It's
I
kinda low.
want
I
to know
honestly-
why they did it like this.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
no Chrome, it would be. Do we
Well,
have the
literally-
set or the parts?
look at the side right there where there's the two studs for the Technic
Yeah.
Technic locks. It's literally exactly like they took this
I'm
one.
saying yours is bigger.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it is. It is. This one's tiny. This one really is small.
Did Lego
Honestly-
make this set just to make more chrome bricks?
Probably.
I am so confused.
This
right
set
now.
goes for a lot just because of the chrome bricks, but I think this is absolutely just a trash set. I have to
They could.
I'm sorry. I would not want to display this. Personally,
Oh no.
it doesn't
No.
look fun to display. And I display a lot of stuff, but honestly, I
How
just
hard
don't
is
have
that?
any reason.
But I would
Yeah.
sure rip those parts
Yeah.
of the chrome parts.
Look at this. Right?
How much is it going for now? Do we know?
Oh shit.
$660 just because of the chrome pieces.
Oh,
600?
$660. I mean,
Oh
that's
my
according to the same
gosh.
website Matt was using, so I don't know, but
And you told me that this set originally sold at 40?
but it's like a
Fun-
very old set. It's a very
Fun
old.
fact
I think
about Chrome:
early-
each part is over $1, guaranteed.
probably even more than that.
What year did it come out, Brad?
One second.
It's fine if you don't know.
I'm
just-
looking at it right
How
now. It
hard
should
is
tell me.
How hard is it to put a cockpit? Okay, like basic things. When it comes to UCS, you should put some
2002.
basic stuff. I don't even care if it's in 2002. They put amazing cockpits. Son of a bitch. I know, say it all you want, but look at this. Okay, this is from 1999. This cockpit rolls forward in such an amazing. Look at that, in an amazing way. In 2002, 4 years later, they could.
You could show
Alright, guys.
a space set from 1982 that has a cockpit.
F. If there was a lower tier than
E.
F, I would.
E.
I would give it an E.
The only reason I'm
Maybe-
not giving it an F
Chrome.
is because of the chrome.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it an F2. So I mean, I think it kind of goes low. E.
Tie goes to the awesome people.
So F then.
Yeah, F.
It goes to channel who's hosting maybe in the future.
Wait. Do we got one letter? Can we get one letter from someone
Oh
from
yeah,
someone
I like
watching?
that. Throw the chat in there. Throw some.
Yeah,
somebody-
chat. What
Someone-
do you think?
Someone throw it in. We'll wait to kind of figure out.
Yeah. Well, we
Whoever
have-
sends one in first, that's the deciding factor.
Aiden, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, actually, whatever
Yeah.
Aiden says. Whatever Aiden says.
No,
Yeah.
we'll.
Watch him say S.
And for the record, this
Um,
is one of the smallest UCS sets out there known to us. All right, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pull up the YouTube channel.
Speak.
E. Oh, he says
E.
E.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, damn it,
Thanks,
Tyler.
Aiden. But Person
It goes
Killer
to
says
E.
that.
Oh.
All right,
I don't want touch with the E. The
all right,
E.
guys.
EA.
Moving on quickly here.
Fast and
Snow
fast,
speeder.
quicker and quick. The snow speeder.
Honestly, I
Beautiful.
C.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
You heard me.
What?
You heard me.
Hey, if you
What
look
year
at
is-
that cockpit, look at that double cockpit. It's large enough to open up to have the front
So, guys,
and
for the
back
record,
seat.
this is the
old one.
2017 one.
Oh, it's the new one? I
Yeah.
thought the new one looked better.
Oh wait, no,
That's what
wait.
I'm saying.
Oh, that is that is the older one. One second. Let me grab a picture of the newer one. Actually, okay. Wait, let's move on just so I can get
I don't even know
We
the
can do
difference
it.
between the newer and the older one.
because I think the newer one looks better actually, and I'd rather do the
Mhm.
newer one.
It's like, well, actually kind of looks good.
I was gonna do this. We'll just throw it to this
Oh.
instead.
That's a good
I'm
one.
putting that. That's an S.
Do
By
you
the
want me
way,
to
the cockpit is brick built.
It
they
looks
messed-
good.
They messed up on no cockpit on the last one, and they built the cockpit on this one.
This thing
Wait,
is
that's-
huge.
that's-
$200. Like this thing is huge. I got
That's
to carry it a couple
$200?
days ago. It was 200.
So it goes for. It came out in 2015. Current value 393 new. Original price not given.
It was
That's
200.
That's not
Trust
bad
me.
though. I mean, I would buy that. Like the sides
wait.
where it opens up and has rockets.
I think originally $200.
I really like that it comes with its own stand too.
Yeah.
Do we have a close up of the minifigure? The Boba Fett arm print?
No.
Do all the Boba Fetts have arm printing?
No,
Nope, just this
no.
one.
well, and
just
the
this
old
one.
old one from Cloud City.
Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna need you guys to keep talking because I gotta look up more stuff here.
Honestly,
Um,
I think it's a beautiful set, but I wouldn't rate it super duper high because I don't know. It feels like I'm trying to decide if $200 is a good price point. I guess.
That's
Honestly,
huge. Look at the pieces. I look at that compared to my anniversary one. That's huge.
I think it's gorgeous. Look at the cockpit where he's sitting. The detail inside
Yeah,
the
it's
cockpit.
actually built inside there. Like there's built stuff.
The detail on the wings, the rotation of the wings that comes with that style of set, the area that opens up, it has a built missile inside there as well. The open lower area for Han Solo.
Which is
to
kind
go
of weird
in.
to have a play feature with a UCS set in a sense.
Well, I mean,
I like it though.
the
I
Death
do,
Star
I
has
agree.
play features. The
No,
Death
no,
Star-
and no, that I'm saying that I like that it has a play feature, or not a play feature, but like you can pose it in a different way, right? It's
Yeah.
not just okay. It's a stagnant display set. No, you can have the missile come out and act like it's firing.
I like that they added a little bit display. So like that's one of my issues with the Star Destroyer versus the Falcon. The Star Destroyer is just a shell and just
Mhm.
display, and that's
And
it. Where the
also,
Falcon
can I
has
just-
some play. What?
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna no. Keep going. I'll make my thoughts afterwards.
I was just gonna say the Falcon has some play features. There's an area that you can open up where like Ray's like underneath trying to fix some stuff. Where Chewie and Han are always
Right. Oh,
fixing
you-
these. There-
you wanna
those
show
are-
I
that
got it. Okay, shout out to this random dude, but this is how big it is.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's big.
Like,
It is.
It's big. It's a big one.
The fact that there is some play features in a UCS set brings it to a higher level, in my opinion, more than just it sitting on the shelf.
Honestly, would give it an S.
It's swooshable.
It's
I would-
swooshable.
I would say, I want to say A.
All right.
There's some I don't know why, but there's something about it that maybe it's just
Zane
because
and
I'm
Ethan?
tired of seeing slave ones. I think that might be
Probably.
it.
I
honestly.
think it's
Probably.
stupid, but just who's not?
Wait, that sound, the seismic charge doesn't just get you?
Also, that was the point I was gonna make. After the newest season, the fact that we get a cool looking cockpit that kind of reminds me of the one from the season, even before we
Yeah.
didn't know what that looks like, I like.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It makes me feel things.
Ethan,
I'm giving it S. I like it.
There you go.
It's one of my most wanted sets.
2 S's, 1 A. Zane.
I'd give it an S.
And also we got an S from Aiden. So
Does Aiden have
even if it went to both of these, it was going to go up to an S.
Yeah.
The inside is also hollow.
Oh, really?
I wish I would have known that.
That stuff make.
Because that's what I was gonna ask. Is it solid? Like, does it feel solid?
No, like it's a good hollow though. Like if I remember right, from what I've heard, it's a good hollow. Like not like the Imperial Star Destroyer where it's just like hollow. Like it's hollow. Like you can put stuff in there. Like it looks cool. Like
there's hollow pieces too, like the Falcon. There is like hollow open areas, but it's still sturdy and solid. Whereas the hollowness in the Star Destroyer is just flimsy.
Sometimes you don't know until you pick it up too.
But I've seen people like shake this thing around. Like unlike the Imperial Star Destroyer, you can like dance with this. Like
I shook it. Like this thing is like you can like.
Can you mat dance with it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You can.
Might be if you have enough muscle in one arm, you can. All right, guys. I'm gonna go back to wait.
That's the old one.
Yep. Sorry. There we go.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so you gotta understand. I really love this set, but on top of that, I'm a huge Snow Speeder fan. I love the snow. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I just love how it looks, and I wish we'd see it in more movies. But I love this set, and I honestly, to me, it's an S.
Are the figures meant to go inside the set?
Yes, they do. It's figures.
You do?
Yep. One sits in front, one goes in back.
But I don't think they're meant to. I don't think they're meant to.
I don't want to touch. I believe they do because I was thinking about.
They can, but it's gonna look really weird.
That's how I feel about it. But
I don't think they're meant to. I think
like a toddler in front of
just minifigures that come with it. But those minifigures are awesome too. I love the black helmet of that one and the arm printing. Like I've never liked, besides like the blue versions of pilots, I've never liked other pilots, but those pilots look sweet.
Here's the thing. I don't like oversized sets. What I like about the Slave One is it's scale accurate, or it feels that way. It feels like you should put Boba Fett in the set. But this for me is so outrageously oversized that it just hurts my heart.
I agree.
Only Rebel Troopers with arm printing. It's an oversized set.
I disagree. I think I would love to display this. I think I would rather display this over the A-Wing, and I'd rather get this set over the A-Wing. Because I feel like, if I remember what I've seen the pictures, the inside of it is actually like cool looking. I don't know. I think the set looks sweet.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love the detail. The detail looks great, especially where the flaps are on the back.
You're going after oversized. This set is supposed to be. This set is supposed to be a display piece. It's not supposed to be.
I realize that. But that's just not my flavor of what I like for a set. Like personally.
Like I'm not gonna get the New Republic gunship because it's gonna be overly sized, and I don't have a coffee table.
But this one you don't need a coffee table to display on. It's a lot more like the A-Wing, in my opinion.
There's a play feature for the harpoon too.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is cool.
And also those flaps can go up and down too in the back. If you notice that.
Zane, what do you think of it?
What do I think of it? I almost bought this one from Aiden not too long ago. I don't think I would give it an S. I would probably give it like a B.
All right.
It's in the upper.
Letters, guys.
I would say B.
I would say B.
I think it's fair.
S. But okay, we'll go with B.
I think it's a good point. I mean, I just think that a B is a fair placement for it.
B.
Oh wait, I never read off quick facts about it. New it goes for $289. Original price was $200, so it hasn't went up too much in price, but came out in 2017. So.
It's a B for Aiden as well.
Wait, what's it going for now?
285. I think I just saw it was.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, 285. Original price 200. New it goes for 250. Used goes for 255. So just some facts there. Let's keep this going. Another one you guys have talked about.
Ooh.
I want that so bad.
I had a friend show me all the play features and everything about it, how it can move. There's a little thing in the back where it's like a steering wheel. It's like a little a nozzle that you can turn, and it turns the wheels. It turns the wheels, and you can
All right, this one originally went for $300. Only goes for $421 new. And it came out in 2014.
I like it because it feels play scale, but it's also got the detail and the chops to make it a UCS set. This picture, I don't think does it real justice.
It was very hard finding a picture. I'm sorry.
I'm sure. No, you're fine. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I saw it in real life once. My one friend actually has it. It's a beautiful looking set, but I wish that, I don't know, the cockpit, like, from this angle, it looks terrible. Like, you know, it doesn't look like Jawas would be driving this thing. It doesn't look like, I don't know.
Okay, but what would you rate it?
Oh, rating? A.
Give me the full screen.
Got you.
For my boys that watched Evan Tube.
Oh my gosh, it's all grown up now too.
Yeah, that's how big it is. Oh, it's not focusing. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Look at that phone. Still has the home button.
It's my pink one.
Oh my goodness. I would say A.
I'll say A. I think it's a good A.
Honestly, this is an S to me because, like, this is a set
I'm in an S. I'm in an S with you, Brad.
Aiden said A, so it's going to drop down to A.
Ethan, we're in it together tonight, man.
Well, I mean,
I would rate it at S, but it's cool. But I don't want to put everything in S.
Yes.
No, you're
I
right.
don't.
You're right.
I agree, but I think this one deserves an S over other sets.
And you can chomp it. Like, there's a little lever that you can chomp the front, and you can like let it speak if you want it. Like, you can say, I want to eat Jawas or whatever. I don't know.
You mean that thing up at the top right there?
Well, the reason I don't give it an S is because I think for displayability, it looks like a big brown turd. I'm sorry to say it, but
I love that.
Disagree, but okay.
I saw this one in person, and it looks really good in person.
I actually really do like this set.
Really?
Yeah. The piping.
Wow! Whoa, guys! Did you see that? Brad loves this kind of stuff, and Brad's like, eh.
I love Rebel ships. This one looks too much like the Rogue One I already have. It has the exact same feel, exact same building kind of in the front and in the back. Yes, it's just more detailed, but I'd rather just get the Rogue One for cheaper.
This also looks solid. This looks solid. This isn't Technic. I think it's built the same way as the TIE Fighter, it seems to be. I could be wrong.
It's built the same. It looks exactly the same way as, yes, it's huge, but I'd rather have the Rogue One instead.
But here's the difference between the TIE Fighter and that. Where the engines are, where they connect to the body, there's Technic pins that hold it together. Whereas the TIE Fighter does not have Technic pins. The TIE Fighter has 2x4 that locks into it, and it has flat plates that fold down on it, and then 2 more flat plates that hold that on.
I stand corrected then.
So there's Technic pins that hold it together.
I like the set, but Brad actually has a good point. I mean, the old one, it's a pretty, like the Rogue One actually looks pretty good. This is just bigger. And
it's just bigger
Texas,
and feels
everything's bigger
detailed
in Texas. So,
so original price was $200, like most UCS sets around this type, and goes for a new about $334. Which again, that's brick set. So again, all these prices aren't like final. Like, you probably could find either cheaper or even more expensive. So
hey guys, can I tell you guys something really quick?
Sure.
Yes.
I think it's actually awesome that we all have different opinions about all of these. That we're not all like, we love UCS or we hate that. I love that we each have our own reasons.
Divisive topic.
Yeah. I gotta tell you guys, I love it.
My favorite thing about stud buds is I like how much we have in common, but also how much we don't. You know, I love. Like, I think that's what
I
makes.
think also, for the record, if we were ranking like castle sets or pirates or something like that, you would see me way more like giving those higher ranks because of how I feel about those types of sets. Where to me, I am not a huge fan of UCS sets. There's only one UCS set I actually really want them to do, and that's the UCS U-Wing.
You're going down a path I don't know if I can follow.
I know, and
I don't own one.
I don't know why, but UCS sets, like, okay, it's cool. Like the Slave one is kind of the only one that really interests me.
So the reason that I feel the way I do about UCS sets for me are nice display things. I don't want them oversized. I like things like the Sandcrawler, Slave 1, the Falcon, and the Y-Wing even, where you can imagine a figure being in it and it doesn't feel super oversized and it does have that display ability.
That's why I like Master Builder series better than the UCS because
Yep.
I'm exactly with you. I don't want oversized, even though it looks
like,
cool
to
on the
me-
shelf.
But I want the
my
detail.
my
But
little
for the record,
minifigure dude.
This is enough detail for me. Like,
See,
I
and for me,
like
for me,
detail.
it's not like. Yes, I think for a normal Lego set, I think they did a great job with the Y-wing. I think they did a great job with the new X-wing. But when I look at something like that, or when I look at the Millennium Falcon, it gives it the title. It deserves to be called a UCS set because of it.
And it fits a minifigure.
Honestly, okay. But all that stuff sticking out of it, to me, I'm gonna say it looks like absolute trash. And I don't know why I feel so strongly about that.
I disagree with you completely.
Because look at that. I like how much detail that has. I feel like that's enough detail where it doesn't like pop out so much so that you notice all that detail. I've already said I don't like a ton of studs on stuff, but I feel like that's enough detail where I actually enjoy looking at it. I enjoy looking at the top. It is one of the reasons I own 2 of these right now, even though I need to sell one of those off.
I believe Aiden owns the Y-wing. I could be wrong.
Yes, he does.
What's
also, Y-wing is an oversized, and the cockpit there's a feature where there's an aiming arm that can go in front of the figure. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is cool. And again, with any of these sets, even though I rate them low, if I own them, I might feel differently because I feel like even the worst sets, I feel differently if I own them. And on top of that, I would still display it. I am not like me ranking these sets low. Hey, if I got the Naboo Starfighter, that thing would be on my shelf displayed with pride. But I'm just gonna say that because to me, right now, it's like in my list, it's like in my head if I was to buy these. And this, I'm sorry. I know I'm going a long time about this, but I'm trying to show you guys exactly. I don't feel like I'd want it at all. That's
Zane,
just personal.
you've been quiet.
And I respect that.
Zane,
I don't like it.
what?
Like, so I'll put it this way. So a UCS set for me should have a lot of detail, should have a lot of pieces like it does. So I feel like that the over piece detail on it gives it a UCS title. But as far as UCS sets go, I don't like it. I'm not a big Y-wing fan in the first place, but then I also have the other Y-wing, and it's enough detail for me. It's a big enough set. It's a play size set. I think that the smaller one, the smaller one works just
the Rogue
fine.
one works pretty well.
But no, he has the distance one though, and that's the worst Y-wing we have.
I feel like that this it's a UCS. It's good. I would have it as a UCS set, but would I go out of my way to look for it and find it to add to my collection? I would not. I would rank it like a C, right in the middle.
I would actually rank it as a D.
I would give it an A. Ethan, what would you give?
I'm giving it
Oh God! You want to give it a B?
I was gonna give it a B.
A, B, C, D. All right, we need one letter from the group out of A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
Aiden, A, B, C, or D? Which one?
I'm fine with it not being an A, and I don't think that it should be an E. I think it should be somewhere in the middle. I think it should be a B or a C.
Paper, scissors.
Aiden, you say A? Come on. I think it's like, honestly, I think it goes like averages around a C, B.
I think we should take the average of what we gave it, so it should be a B or a C.
I say C, right in the middle.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I say C. I agree, because I think C is one of the spot where it's like, yeah, it could go one way or another. It's like on the tip of a knife blade. Like, and that's why I would say we should put it in a C.
Okay.
What do you guys think? You guys agree with C?
I think that's fine for you.
B
for me?
B.
What does that mean for me?
I think it's look. You guys clearly have your discrepancies with it. I like the set a lot. That's why I gave it an A, and I'm fine with as a group giving it a C.
Okay, it's funny because it's in order of how we are. Of
that is really funny.
Wow, yeah,
that's crazy.
I almost gave an E for the record, but yeah.
Anyways,
Hoth. Are you disappointed by that, Matt?
Huh?
No, I'm not disappointed.
Okay,
I think we can all have our own opinions. I think that's important.
Wait, what? That's not. What is this called? Hoth base? Is this called Echo base?
That is the set.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it. And it's titled
That's
UCS. This was before Master Builder was really took off. I don't know. They're all confused.
You know why they made Master Builder? Because everybody hated this set.
I disagree.
Look how expensive it is.
Wait, I'm trying to find out. What's it called? Is it called Echo Base or is it called something else?
Battle of Hoth. I think. Could be wrong.
Like the UCS Battle of Hoth?
I think so.
Could be wrong. Sorry, I'm quick. Because I'm gonna give a lot of detail about this and why I like this set.
Brad.
Like, are you just trying to go opposite?
Amazon $530 right now.
Yeah, but Amazon. Okay. Whoa. Zane. Okay, we need to teach Zane this, guys.
Well, just right out the gate, like the fact that Amazon. When you guys said look at how much it's going for, I expected more. So I said that as in I was surprised that Amazon was that low.
Amazon is the worst place to check.
No, I agree. I completely agree. I agree.
Why won't it show up? Set review, maybe? It won't show me like the price guide and all that.
I don't know.
I give it an F.
I give it
so much.
I give it a D. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's not a UCS set.
Okay,
it's not a UCS set.
I can't find exactly what I'm looking for.
This isn't the set we're looking for.
Okay. Before you go into it,
yes.
Are you viewing this as a set that you like because it's Hoth and you really like Hoth, or are you viewing it as a UCS set?
Okay, I'm not viewing it as a UCS set, and I don't like UCS sets, so this is why I like this set.
Oh my gosh!
Because it's a UCS that's not UCS.
Yes, exactly.
It's a Master Builder set. It's not.
But, okay, on Bricklink, this set is sealed $470.
I want to know why. Because everybody hates it?
Everyone doesn't like it, but for the UCS collectors, they want to collect all the UCS sets. Yeah. They know they have to get this one.
I'd keep it sealed. I just put it on my shelf sealed. I wouldn't open it.
Okay. I'll get a poster.
Look, the only reason that I would like this set is for the Wampa. And the Wampa came in a smaller set at a certain point.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
it?
Okay.
Armless
I'm
Wampa.
going to start defending the set. You know what?
Ethan, let's just start our own show.
All right. So you see this little build right here? See this? This was a little Hoth set back in the day.
Oh, boy.
I love those types of builds. I love the little walls and stuff it comes with. I like how you get parts of the trenches. I love how you get the different types of laser cannons. You get the big ion cannon, which looks actually really cool. You get the generator. The base itself, those doors and stuff, looks like a really solid build. I'd love to build even more walls and stuff around that. This set is just a Hoth, and I love Hoth. And this is the type of stuff I enjoy. And as a kid, I would have eaten this up. Like, I would have been all over this set. And even nowadays, the mocks and stuff, I just love this. I love it. I get it's not UCS. In my opinion, I don't know. Compared to all these other sets, I'd enjoy this, and I'd enjoy displaying it more than the other sets.
I have another reason why I don't like it. Here's the thing. Go back to the picture. Okay. There have been a set made of every part of this this UCS set, but better. There's an old door to Echo Base that was made, which is better than this. There was a better Wampa cave that's better than this. There were better snow speeders. There were better trenches. I have a set that's trenches and a snow speeder. Honestly, I think it's better than this set as a whole. Like,
see, but like you guys, I'm the type of person that doesn't buy a bunch of small sets to make up a big set. I'm the type of person that would buy this as an ultimate builder set to be able to buy it all at once and have it all. I'm not the type of person that buys
a $30 Wampa set, $30 doors.
I agree. Lego should have done this. They should have made it like the Harry Potter castle and then a bunch of small sets that connect together with like the bigger set for the door. Honestly, that would have made it a lot better. I get what you're saying, Matt, but even this
I also
really
don't like
good
it for displayability. You can't display it.
Yes, you can.
How?
You're thinking too close-minded when displaying.
See, I wouldn't display it, though, Brad. I wouldn't. Because like in my setup and stuff, I wouldn't display it.
Yes.
Like, well, how? I mean, like,
you guys are different display factors than me.
True.
I would my goal is when I get my Lego room is to have shelves by planet. So there's going to be a Hoth one, and I'm going to put down 32 by 32 white base plates, and then it's going to have all my Hoth stuff on it and a little battle scene. Because to me, that would be epic to have displayed and look so much cool to look at. But I kind of have that with my Harry Potter right now.
I hate to say this, but we're talking about the set. We're not talking about buying other things to make it better.
No, but even with that, it would still look epic. I don't know. I see it differently. I'm going to put it...
No, and I think that's legitimate.
Like
I think that's legitimate. I'm just making a comment for the people back at home. Like, you're going around the bounds of what the set is.
You have a speeder that's attacking the snow troopers that are coming out. You got troops running out to it. You got a little, I see ways that you could display this and still have a fun time. So that's me personally, but I would say at least a B.
Zane,
you guys,
what do you think?
As far as what?
Letter-wise.
As letter-wise?
And what you think of the set?
Brad, I agree, but I agree and I disagree with both of you, honestly, because I agree it's displayable, but it honestly depends on each individual person, individual display, like how you display your sets as is, like already. Like me, the Mos Eisley Cantina folds up together so I can display that and have it be part of what I have now. Where that, the way you would display it is kind of like your own little fight scene, which is a great way to display something. But that would, like how you have your Harry Potter setup, that's perfect for how you display things, Brad. So I think for between you two, you guys both have valid arguments for both how you guys display things. Literally two ends of the spectrum. Ethan would just take the whole damn thing apart and we know where he sits with it. So I love you both. I love your guys' opinion. I think
how much was the set? Was it 250 or 350? I think it was 350.
I think
Holy
350.
cow.
Right?
Why?
That's a lot.
Why?
But
No, it was cheaper than 350.
Price per piece. Holy cow.
Okay, how many pieces is it?
I couldn't find any information on it. The brick set was doing an awful job.
It's called Assault on Hoth.
Thank you. That will help me find it better.
Perfect. For me, the set is I would buy the set because I love Hoth. The Empire Strikes Back is my all-time favorite movie. The AT-AT, Snowspeeder, I absolutely love all of them. So I would purchase the set. So personally, for purchasing wise, I would put it at like an A or a B. But as a UCS standpoint, I don't feel like it's UCS material. I would buy it in a heartbeat. But if it was Ultimate Builders or something else like that, I would classify it differently. So basing these off of UCS tier list for UCS capabilities, I would probably give it either a C or a D because there's a lot of things they could have done differently with it. So I'll say D.
Looking at the
OG
parts,
price,
it's 250, I think.
250 OG price. Resells for 368 new. And
on Bricklink it's 470. That was the cheapest that I could find in America.
Ooh.
I'm trying to find parts quickly.
America.
Ethan, what's your thoughts on it?
2000
say that again?
2061 parts, 15 minifigures. Which that's a lot of minifigures.
And a Wampa and a Tauntaun.
Yes, which also those are unique moldings. I mean, they're in other sets, but those are like unique.
There's an exclusive Astromech droid.
That's
pretty cool.
There's a lot of exclusive figures in the set too. That's about as many pieces Barracuda Bay has for reference.
Ethan, what do you think of it?
I liked that $30 Hoth set that came with Hoth Troopers a couple years ago. This is not really my type. Yeah.
For the record,
what do you really think?
Yeah. Afterwards.
Let me see if I can find something positive about it.
Oh, Ethan!
It's got good minifigures. Okay, that might not be true.
You guys gotta look at it like it's a good set, but it's not UCS.
I wish it was connected. I love the cantina. I love the way the buildings all connect on the cantina. And if you want to display it differently, you can, because I have them all disassembled right now. I think it looks better that way, but you can connect them all. I wish that this had that component to it.
Yeah, if I was 11 and I got this set for Christmas, this thing wouldn't last a week. Like,
so
all the
Okay,
parts. There's so many different parts. There's just.
Can I just say this?
Yes.
Can we all agree that they should redo this like the UCS Cantina?
Yeah,
Like
I would say that. Yeah.
Like I think they could
For
have
Master
done.
Builder Series.
I mean, honestly, I'd love it. So if there was the door and then there was a platform to trenches, like actual trenches, so the door was actually raised up, and then maybe like a snow speeder landing area in the backside of it with like a little like command center on the other side.
That's amazing. That's perfect. I think if they made it connectable and if they made it like the cantina, like you said, the door behind the door, you've got your stuff inside. The door is opening. It has trenches going out, and everything connects, and it's all
like that. Like that one set Matt mentioned earlier. There was one pretty old that it's kind of like that, I think.
Yes, no, you're right. There were some older ones, but I think the doors on this one was better, personal opinion. But yeah, keep going.
But I mean, like instead of having it where it's like you're spending $250 on 10 individual sets, where instead of you paying $250 for something that's interlockable, big UCS, it like Brad,
cohesive,
like it's a fight scene all together, not just where you have to set it up the way you want and do stuff like that. Where it feels like it could be separate. Yeah. You know, I agree 100% with what you just said.
Thank you.
I also I hate to hate more on it, but I wish it had more Imperial stuff as well.
I do agree with that. That's my only. But
that's why
it's
titled Assault on Hoth instead of Battle on Hoth.
I'm guessing this came out the same year as an AT-AT, and that had more Imperial stuff in it.
Wait, Ethan, that's even worse to call it Assault on Hoth, because the Empire is assaulting Hoth. It should be called Defense on Hoth.
Yeah. What they should have done is a battle crate mock called Assault on Hoth, or on crate.
Anyway. Okay, so I would say E. In all honesty, as a UCS set, it's not there.
So you're E, I'm D. Don't do it, Ethan. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't roll in that bandwagon. Think for yourself.
What were you gonna say prior? We need to get Ethan to say it first nowadays.
Yeah, we need to let Ethan be the first one.
Gosh, dang it!
I'm just not a fan of it. I mean,
just say it.
So
Brad, your defense to this?
Brad,
I said B.
He said B. So
no, I felt like Brad was gonna come back and be like, "Let me just say this, Ethan."
No, okay, okay.
The typical.
So
that should be next week's meme, by the way.
D.
I mean, maybe E, but
so I'm just gonna say this. I put this set on the list for this reason exactly. No, for this reason exactly, because I knew it was gonna be a heavy debate. Because I was gonna disagree, and you guys were all gonna think it was trash.
Well, I'm in the middle, Brad. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, he doesn't think it is trash. He thinks that it's bad.
I try to look at the positive
as a UCS set. As a UCS set,
I think as a set, it's good. As UCS and as Ultimate Builder Series,
Master
it's
Builder.
bad. Matt, what the heck ever?
Thank you.
So
Thank
okay,
you. We're getting somewhere. We're making progress.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to move on quickly, guys. It's almost 3 hours.
There's one last set. One last set.
And we get the question of the week that I made an intro for.
Okay.
Specifically for this episode.
Can we just all agree this is a B and move on?
No.
What's
F.
below F? It's like
I'm honestly we're with you. Like it's hell tier. It's like not good at all. Okay. I am gonna say this though. I am gonna say this.
S.
The UCS Millennium Falcon is cool. It's got a cool interior design.
Cool
I'd rather get it over other. I am myself am not a big fan of Millennium Falcon. I think it's an overhyped vehicle that's used too much in Star Wars. And on top of that, honestly, okay, I'm Zane and Matt. This isn't you guys, but because of TikTok, I have actually started disliking this set.
Well, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone was always like, I want the UCS Falcon. I want the UCS Falcon. I want the UCS
People
Falcon.
do say that a lot.
If I could do one thing in my life, it would be to get the UCS Falcon. If I could steal one thing,
Brad, here's the thing.
But he's right though. They do say that all the time.
I agree.
Honestly,
I think for a common Lego Star Wars fan, I think that it's overhyped. But for someone who cares so much about what Lego Star Wars is, this is the crown jewel of it all to me. To me
This is
personally,
Star
on a
Wars'
very
poster
personal
boy.
level.
For shit.
There we go. The
No,
crown.
I
They
wouldn't
have
say
not
that.
done one movie without the set, basically. Like, they throw the set into every movie they can nowadays. And to me, so this vehicle is overhyped, and it's been redone over and over and over again, as I was talking earlier. So to me, I'm not a huge fan of Millennium Falcon. I think the set is awesome looking. And out of UCS sets, it would be one I'd go towards closer, because I like the interior design, like Zane
That's
says.
what I was gonna say. You have to look at it from an Ultimate Collector Series set.
Yeah.
But I'm not a huge fan of the set.
And that's fair. That's like my opinion of the Y-Wing. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Y-Wing. The Y-Wing is slow and
sorry. Like, I don't mean to be that person, but it's just like,
hey, it's good to have someone who's indifferent about it, because
we
like you said
from you. You're a Slytherin.
oh man.
Oh, okay.
He brought Harry Potter into this.
But like, okay, I hate to say it. It's just this set has been used too much for me. As like, Matt, I understand why you want it. Zane, I understand why you want it. Like, you guys have like, I don't think anyone has bad reason to get the set, but it's just that one set that everyone's just like, I want to get that set. Like, and they just like.
Brad, never do that voice again. I can't take it.
My friends hate that voice, but I know why.
I can't take it.
I'm sorry.
I haven't done yet.
Everybody loves that set. Everybody wants the Falcon. Everyone's
don't
dream
understand
set is
it.
the
But
Falcon,
it's
which
not.
is-
I feel like some people like it for the wrong reasons. I
that's
think people
what I'm
like it
saying.
because it's big and it's detailed and there's a lot of pieces and it's $800.
And it's a Falcon. They just want it because it's a big Falcon. Like, they don't understand the meaning behind it. Han Solo, the whole story. They're not invested into the Star Wars story as much as we are to really truly understand and appreciate it. Yeah. They want it just because it's a big spaceship. It's a big Star Wars ship. It's a big Falcon.
For me personally, like, I don't know. I remember when the $500 Millennium Falcon came out with Lego, and I wanted so bad to get it. I saw it in Brickmaster magazine, and I'm like, oh, if I could one day get this set. Well, I got the Death Star. I didn't feel like saving another $100, and I knew that if I went for $500, that my parents would actually kill me, and now they probably will. So
you're testing that right now.
I am testing that.
Totally testing.
That's why he moved out, guys. The real reason.
This was kind of the plan all along. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, for
it's
me,
been Matt at all. Okay.
Wow, we're really going there tonight, aren't we? No, for me personally, I've always wanted to get that mega scale set. It's the biggest Lego Star Wars set. It has history for Lego Star Wars and Star Wars, being that it's the vehicle of Star Wars, which, I mean, every franchise has its vehicle. For Star Wars, it's the X-Wing and the Falcon. Right. But there's something about it from a Lego Star Wars perspective, being the biggest Lego Star Wars set. And after you've been collecting for so long, to finally get it is a mega payoff. And I cannot express how excited I am to open it up eventually. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, quite frankly.
But I'm going to tell you that question.
I know, and I won't. Matt. I'm not going to open it and build it until I know that. But the thing is, some people just get into Lego, and I'm not knocking you, Zane. I'm not knocking you at all, because you have a deep history with Star Wars that goes beyond just collecting Lego. Yeah, exactly.
No, you have a love for that set that's like,
and it's very special.
The pirate ship, like,
and it's very special to you because of the memory that is interlocked with it.
As we keep going here, I know where you all are going to put this, unless someone else.
But Zane, I'm not knocking you when I'm saying this, but I think a lot of kids, especially like you're an adult, it's different. A lot of kids say, "Oh, I want the Falcon. It's big. It has a lot of pieces." Yeah, Mom, get it for me, and then they get it. It's like,
wait, but what do you mean not knocking me though? What do you mean not knocking me?
No, what I'm saying is you got it early in your Lego collecting journey.
Well, yes, but the reason behind it, so
it's very different, and that's why I said I'm not knocking you.
No, I know you're not. I'm explaining my standpoint on it. Like, the reason why I got that one set is for a couple reasons. One, after building like the X-Wing, like all I wanted was something bigger because I love Star Wars and I love the detail that comes in it. I love something that truly represents Star Wars. You know, not just something cheap, something small, something quick you could buy. You know, I have respect for the new TIE Fighter and X-Wing. TIE Wing.
Coming, episode 10, TIE Wing.
Yeah. The TIE Wing.
TIE Wing.
No. But something that had detail that like they had the Minoc in it, something that truly spoke to Star Wars, in my opinion. And even before I built that, like I saw that one everywhere. Like it was like you saw YouTube videos and all these big names, and everyone had this. Like Mythbusters did a whole thing on it, and it was amazing. And I love Star Wars so much that like I was able to get the jewel, the Holy Grail early. But it wasn't just because it was a Holy Grail. It wasn't just because it was so big. I got it because of my love for Star Wars. Yes. And to me, it strongly and truly represented my envisionment and my feelings towards the story.
Yes.
So
and that's why I say you're different than most people in that sense.
And I forget, Zane, I wasn't knocking.
I can tell the same thing about my Millennium Falcon right here.
Oh God.
Like, hitting the same
story. Like this, I'm Thanos.
Oh yeah, he's Thanos.
But this, I mean, look how awesome this Millennium Falcon is. I mean, it's just so good. Like, okay, let's get out of this.
And I agree with you guys. And like Zane, that's why I don't knock you over that set. 'Cause I know how much you love that set. It's the same reason. Like I feel like everyone has that set that has a lot of meaning behind it. Like you guys know, I love my Barracuda Bay. I love my Blacksmith because there's meaning behind it for me. And I
love my 08 gunship.
Oh my God.
And on top of that, it also annoys me that every time someone goes to Lego Store now on TikTok, why do they always show off the Millennium Falcon in the case? Like, look how cool this is. Look how
we're not buying it.
Yeah,
we've all seen it. We've all seen it. We've all seen it 200 times. We all know what it looks like at this point. We know the little detail on top. I don't care. I personally like Zane. If I ever come visit you, oh yeah, I'm gonna be checking that thing out. Like I'm gonna be looking that thing up and down because I'm gonna want to see it.
You better not touch
just
it.
Like
you can touch that one. Just don't touch the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And
honestly, I know for me, if there was a set that was that big for Star Wars, like I'm trying to think of something that would be huge that I'd really want that.
Your U-Wing.
Honestly, you know what? If they did like a U-Wing, or if they did like a massive Battle of Scarif with like the tower and everything, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, there would be sets that are that big that I would want. You know, even like a pirate boat that's huge, like $800, like massive. I'm talking takes up my table. I would buy it, but it's just like
that's called a mock.
Yeah, it is. But I am just saying, for me personally, the Falcon's overrated. But for some, I think to the Lego community, it's overrated. I think people put that on a pedestal where it shouldn't be. For some people, they should put that on a pedestal because of the meaning behind it for them. For others, I don't understand. It's just you trying to be a brat and get that set. I'm sorry, that sounds really bad. And I'm not trying to call out everyone there. I know people like Aiden, like that's not them. There's other people out there not like Zane and you guys. That's not like that. But there's so many people where I'm just like, guys, just please shut up. Like we all have seen set. We've all heard it. Please stop saying, I missed out on getting this set. I'll never be able to get it.
Brad, stop doing that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's rank this. Matt?
S, 100% S, because it's, like I said, the crown jewel of Lego Star Wars. It's the biggest Star Wars set. Honestly, I know they're going to top it with whatever $800 set is coming out in the future, and I hate that. That hurts my soul, and I'm going to always resent that set for taking away the title of what I think should always be the biggest Lego Star Wars set.
I do too. With cheese wedges. I mean, if they made it bigger than the Falcon, yeah, okay. But
even then, it's the Star Wars vehicle.
I know.
Okay. But what if it's the Death Star? Like I'm talking a massive Death Star, like well done.
I'd be fine with that.
With panels. Ooh.
I would be fine. Okay, I would be fine with a bigger Star Destroyer with a full interior, because that is the second ship you ever see in Star Wars. You see the Tantive, and then you see the Star Destroyer.
Or even a Tantive with those hulls in it.
A huge, like, full-blown interior, to scale.
Tantive.
But there's nothing as iconic as a Falcon or a Death Star. I think when you show people on the street, if you interview people on the street, hey, what's this from? Star Wars. It's a Death Star.
And a Luke's land speeder. UCS, baby.
Ethan, I gotta tell you, Ethan's on fire with the shots he keeps firing.
He really is.
He has not talked this much in all of the streams combined, and he's just firing shit at each one of us. All of us.
Matt, just give up. Matt, we have been going for 3 hours now.
Okay,
we're going to hour 4.
I already have UCS land speeder. I already have it. I already own it. This is it. Figure
well,
one.
All right, let's go through the letters, and then let's let Matt finish up the stream on his page for the
We
night.
got the question of the week.
Yeah, can we go to question of the week next?
I'm gonna be honest. I love this.
This has been a fun stream. We've needed, guys. We've needed this. Just to say that we've needed this. Okay, all 4 of us having fun. Ethan, what's your number?
S.
Letter.
Ethan, what do you rank it?
What set were we talking? No, I'm just S.
Wait, why? Why do you think so? You think you've been quiet about this?
I want this set.
Okay.
Like, I'm just jealous. No, I'm just joking. But like, I will one day get this set.
Maybe you'll buy mine.
Maybe
Don't buy his.
Actually, like, if I'm like rich, maybe.
Yeah, when Ethan turns into the next wins Lego Masters.
Ooh, my Lego Masters money when I win.
I want to talk about that quickly, but also like
we
that's
can't.
next stream. That's next stream.
That's next stream, baby.
No.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it in person. Like seeing it, like it's cool. Like it's heavy too, even though I haven't held it.
What was that weird look?
What? Am I doing something?
No, it's Zane.
We'll discuss afterwards.
No, was it what I said?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a reference to Iron Man 1 when they go at the end and what's his name? Rhodey says next time, baby.
Yes.
And then he
No,
doesn't.
not that.
What did I do?
Okay, let's just keep
Not
going.
the
Let's keep
Master
going.
Builder stuff.
Oh, I know. Okay, anyways, keep going.
Okay. Pretty cool. I will one day get this set. It's big. Where would I put it? Like,
yes,
I would have to have my own house. I would
He
have
has
to have my
empty
own
shelves.
house.
There's nothing there. Put it behind you.
I can't put it in there. Like,
You take off one of those sets of shelves, you can.
I'm content with the microfighter.
The reason that I bought it, I won't be building it for a while, and people are gonna hate me for that. But the reason I bought it is because I don't want it to go out of stock and never get it again. And I got it on double VIP points days.
Yeah, I'm going to try to convince my parents for like a graduation present, maybe.
Can you please get a computer? I know you want that computer before you do that.
My nickname is Glitchy Ethan. Like it's like it makes me. I got a webcam. I got a microphone.
He's glitching right now.
Internet.
He needs to get the Wi-Fi fixed. It's not the computer. It's the Wi-Fi.
There is bad
nice
weather
mixture.
coming, so probably is that.
Yeah, I was just going to pull out this comment here. Where are we even?
Probably 2 years, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
what would you rate the set?
A B.
But okay, here's what I'm also saying, Brad. You can't rate it based on what other people have said.
And I know, but to me, it's just again, I think it's a cool set. But you guys say it with the Hoth. I wouldn't want to get this. I wouldn't want to build it. I personally wouldn't want to get it and build it because again, I think the Falcon is overrated, and Star Wars, and especially 789, use that ship way too much. Yeah. I think that set.
I would have loved in the last episode of Star Wars for it to destroy. I think
Ray shouldn't have gotten a hold of it. I'm sorry, but it's not that I hate Ray. It's just I don't think that.
But that's more of a critique of the sequel trilogy. We're talking about Legos.
I know. I'm saying. So we're just talking about the ship in general. I don't like the ship. I am not a big fan of the Falcon. I've never understood why it's been that cool. Fair enough. I understand. So to me, I just wouldn't want it. And on top of it, yes, it's cool. That's why I'm giving it a B. To me,
it's fair.
It's not on that high. It's not on that high plate that you guys all put it on, as everyone else does.
Yeah.
I think if we don't get that suit, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I want it just UCS Ewok.
I want it Ewok, exactly like the Harry Potter
chocolate. Ooh, this is totally off topic. What if Star Wars made Ewok chocolate? Like, just make a brand.
Ethan, hit your intro for the question of the week.
It's S, guys. I'm saying S. Sorry, I didn't get my spiel. S.
Okay.
Wait, no, Zane, I'm sorry.
I already had mine. I'm joking. Okay. I said it earlier.
I want you to be able to talk.
Okay. Booyah.
It's time for the question of the week.
Is that you talking?
Yeah.
Ethan? Did you just you made an intro with your own? Oh my
Ethan. Ethan. Can I speak for my segment? Can I say something?
Yeah.
When I eventually get an investing segment intro.
Yeah, if I have time, yeah, I will. Okay, I gotta share screen.
Oh, he doesn't even have it ready. What amateur hour is this?
Wow.
I had it ready until my laptop.
So Ethan, you have a job of two intros to make this week. One for
Ooh,
me
that's
and
gonna
one
be
for
tough.
Matt.
But we want speaking roles, just like you had.
Oh man.
I think I need to get a speaking role.
Yeah, we all need to have a speaking role with each of our voices.
Okay, can y'all see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. Okay, question 7. What is your worst Lego catastrophe?
Ooh.
So I actually had this happen this week.
Oh, Brad.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not one of my worst. It's not one of my worst, but it was pretty bad. I was walking through because I grabbed Barracuda Bay to do a video with it. Accidentally knocked off the X-Wing. And then parts of Papa Barracuda Bay fell off. So as I'm fixing all that up, the Hailfire droid rolls off the back of the shelf because I accidentally knocked the curtain, which knocked it, to make the wheels roll. So then I had to fix that. Yeah. So it was like all this in a row. Like it was a pretty easy fix to all of them, but it was still like yeah.
That sounds exactly like a Lego obstacle course. You know, it works perfectly, except that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I think that's honestly my worst. Like I have
a
that
ton
many.
of bad ones. I won't be able to think of
just pick
any.
one.
I don't have any.
You don't have any? Even stepping on that minifigure like that broke?
Or dropping the Death Star?
Well, there were parts of the Death Star that actually broke when I dropped it, and I still need to order those pieces on Bricklink.
Oh,
there was one piece that broke, and it was the hinges where the trash compactor is.
Really?
So, yeah, that's the only thing that broke.
What color was it?
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you Zane.
So I was on a TikTok live stream, and I was being funny and goofy, and I had my Tantive kind of hanging off, and the Tantive fell off into the Saturn V rocket that fell over into the International Space Station. And they all have lots and lots and lots of white pieces. And so they broke into lots and lots of pieces. And then trying to figure out which piece goes directly onto which white ship was the hardest thing I have ever had to do. Because I'm like, oh, this is round. This looks like it. I'm like, oh, son of a. It doesn't go to the space station.
Son of a brick.
Yeah, son of a. Like every time I tried to put it back somewhere, it didn't go there. And if it was square, it was like inside of the Saturn V that you would think is all the round pieces, but it's not the round pieces. And then there's fins that you think is going to be on the Tantive that go on the space station that make no sense until it's on there. And you're like, oh, okay, but you can't use the instructions because you have no idea where to look and what to do. You have to just eyeball it and hope you make it right. And then when you're done, you're like, oh, that makes sense.
You know what I do if I ever ran into that? There were a couple times that I couldn't rebuild something. I went on the Lego.com site, and you can look at all the instructions there, and I Command F the part number.
Oh.
I think I did that, maybe. I forget what I did.
You know what I did? I did this, I think. I don't remember what I did.
Well, it was something similar to that. Maybe it wasn't Lego.com, because I don't know if you can if it'll tell you the page that the part number is in or not.
Well, it turns into a PDF file, so you can do that, yeah.
Okay. It was something similar to that, where I Command F'd it, and I figured out through that.
Ethan?
Okay, for the next 30 minutes, no. Okay. I'll just say, okay, my brother had the jungle chopper. I pushed it off the dresser.
Is this the Indiana Jones set?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had it and just pushed it off the shelf. I don't even remember. That's from my brother. My first ever Instagram post that I was a fool and deleted all my posts from 2013 to
You fool.
I had a mock. Yeah, I still have the picture somewhere, but I made like a big ship mock. I combined Star Wars, Marvel. I did everything. And it was a good. Oh, I haven't seen it in a while, but it was a good set, or it was a good mock. And I I don't know what I was doing, but I was bouncing on my feet, basically crouching, and I accidentally fell. I was like 11. So
I like all these little intermission things. I was doing this. I was 11. I was doing
like
this.
multiple personalities taking over in the body.
Like you see Brad down there, like he goes to smile, like about to have the punchline, and Ethan's like, I was 11, and Brad's like you get Brad so hyped, and then Brad just and I, it's like
inside out.
Yeah,
inside out.
Down. Just watching Brad's face, he's just like an emotional roller coaster.
This is really funny. My cat started tapping the screen, but he started tapping Matt's face.
Hey.
Okay, so I had this awesome ship, and I was crouching, and I accidentally fell back, and I totally crushed the thing. That's it. But it was like totally straight. I didn't build it back.
Wait, you fell backward?
I fell
onto your Lego.
It was on the ground, like because I play with my Lego. Like, it was a good ship. Probably not now, but another time I had Cadbane's speeder on a shelf, and I accidentally knocked it off, and that it shattered. I didn't have instructions. I basically just scrapped it. But the one that really has
Peter's a little guy. What do you even?
This pit showing this image again. This
what happened in there?
This is like my setup 2 years ago. This is my building setup.
Oh, okay. I was like, did something break here? Is that what we're looking at?
And I had a Dantooine mock. I had a bunch of grass. It was a lot of dark brown. I think I've said this before, but I had this mock that I built. It probably took a couple weeks to build. I had a lot of dark. I don't even realize it.
I thought the picture was still there, so I could let that out.
I had
Ethan, keep telling your story, please.
Are we gonna get through it?
Okay, had this mock, and this little light fell, and it totally. What was really bad is it broke pieces inside, and it took forever to clean everything. It was bad. And this light fell on multiple occasions. It was bad. I'm sure I got more, but that's just the ones that I come up with. I
love how y'all notes, Ethan. Your side notes, man. This mock right here.
Okay, can I just say, Ethan? You are really good at getting out there these days. You love talking on stream now. You need to learn how to tell a story, though. That is Lego storytelling 101. I'm trying to get invested to this. And I'm sorry, but I can't.
That's where I'm at.
He's still learning. Look, he's reached the point where he doesn't care, and that's good. He was too afraid before to say a word. We reached the point where he's talking. Now he's going to start getting better at talking as time goes on.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a critique. Is you need to learn just how to tell a story, because I'm struggling here a little bit. I'm trying to stay involved. My brain's
he's throwing the backstory into it, trying to he wants us to understand fully what's going on.
Because it's one of those things. It's you just had to be there. It's like one of those people who say that afterwards because you realize the story wasn't as funny as you thought it would be. But he's doing that for the whole time.
He's it had a bunch of green parts to it. But anyways, I was building this mock. I had this really crazy light that fell.
We say this out a lot.
It's amazing, Ethan, to see how far you've come. This is awesome, dude. This
Can we get
amazing.
A clip of him first stream we did with him to now?
I went back and
meme. That is a meme.
I went back to, I don't know if we have the first one, but the one with Moto in it, in that one.
Wait,
I went back to that one.
Can I just say this quickly? Just 2 minutes. Guys, there was a trailer for Lego Masters that came out, and Moto was in it. We all knew that was going to happen. Who's a friend of ours, guys.
6 months prior.
Oh, yes, we did. But that's super cool to us that we saw someone we knew in there, and so I wanted to shout that out quickly. I didn't see anyone else I recognized in the trailer, but
I'm sure. I'm sure I'll notice mocks. I don't know a lot of people, but I know they're mocks, so I might notice. That way, I noticed last season. I know.
Yeah,
I've seen Aaron and I saw Tyler. Saw the mocks, but I didn't know who they were. Okay.
All right, guys. guys.
Are we sure we don't have more to talk about? Like, it's.
I'm sure we could talk for a very long. Oh,
I got a ton
Ethan,
of.
who told you their stuff?
Yeah, the question of the week. Okay, your answers. I'll go through them quick.
Wait, I saw Maticus there. I want to see his answer.
We're going in order. Okay. That Lego bot, simple. The Ucs Star Destroyer.
No, you don't get to say it.
Let him talk. We gotta get through this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pieces don't connect right. Yeah. All that. Scratching my Queen Amanda. Oh, that's an expensive one. Dropping my AT-AT multiple times. Ooh, that's you.
That sounds like you did that on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want touchy here. My AT-AT, ATM6, AT-AP were right next to each other, doing the domino effect like everyone else did. Ooh, that's bad. Well, this is a story about
Ethan, did you write that one? Full detail, right? Full detail. Full backstory, backlog, character details, each one through the entire thing until before you even get to the story.
About 4 years ago, my mom was cleaning my room and she accidentally bumped into one of the shelves and my UCS shield helicarrier fell and broke. And when I came back from school, I was horrified. It was broken into a bunch of pieces. I didn't feel like putting it back together, so I put everything in a box. About 1-2 years later, I finally got
That's not a bad story.
Together, and I did.
Yeah.
It has a happy ending.
Okay, randomly, just totally ignore it. What randomly random here? Well, I didn't drop it. Why do we even need to read it? This fills me with rage. Okay, when I first started building Lego, I realized I built my Anniversary Slave one completely wrong. I was mad for a month. Well, then just rebuild it.
Ethan, oh my! These are our listeners. You can't hate them. You can't throw shots on the viewers.
When I was wait. Didn't happen to me, but some kid was moving houses and the Lego was in the roof.
Wait, read that again.
Wait, shoot.
Didn't happen to me, but some kid was moving houses and the Lego was in the roof carrier.
They're cargo things that go on top of SUVs.
And spilled over the highway. Randomly random. We are sorry. We love you. Ethan is no longer on the
Okay, we'll go back. Well, it didn't drop it, but I had a $50 Batmobile set and my annoying 6-year-old cousin. Oh, we all have those cousins. I don't, but it tore it apart, and they said they thought it was a game and take apart the piece. I'm reading this horribly, but yeah, that doesn't sound about 50 pieces were missing. That's it. And they take the minifigures.
I would have beat some people up right there. Like, honestly, for the record, this is one of the reasons I am horrified to have younger kids in my room. Because I'm like, who knows if they're just going to grab a minifigure and stick it in their pocket. And that's one of the reasons I like how I have high shelves.
Oh, we had a cat one.
Yeah, so.
Sorry, that's bad. That screams bad. I have a cat that did.
Okay, another one. Maddie's pretty cool. My brother loved Star Wars Lego as a kid and had all... he was allowed to have. He didn't keep it up with any of it, lost a bunch of pieces and threw away the boxes. If he would have kept them, we would have an estimate of $1,000. Kids, keep your boxes.
Save the box squad.
Maticus Bricks, we have a cat. That explains everything. Good night, folks.
He highlights it even. We had a cat.
When I was a kid who I nevertheless loved very much, but was getting kind of old and senile, I had all the Lego in a drawer bins, and then I accidentally left the drawer out on the floor overnight. Well, my cat mistook the drawer full of Legos for his litter box, and my dad had to throw an entire box of the garbage.
That sounds awful.
Lost, except my original forced maiden minifigure from the 90s, which probably goes for over $50 right now.
Ooh.
Big sad.
Also, why is Peasy under my thing?
Also, I wanted to highlight the fact that this is my own personal story because I didn't really have much. My dog ate Mr. Krabs' head one time, which was really sad. And I never rebuilt
crab.
So
the Krusty Krab got destroyed and I never rebuilt it because of that.
Oh my god, guys. Guys, this is from Aiden. If you guys don't get the joke, I'm gonna be very upset. The fact that he just made that himself.
No, he makes that joke in my live streams all the time, and I think it's the funniest thing. So quick story though. So growing up, me and my friends were awful. Like we stole pieces from each other and just did it behind each other's back. Like it was bad. And one of my friends stole one of my Exoforce heads, and I was very upset. I didn't know it, so I thought the lost I had, and it was one of my favorite minifigures, and I found it in his house like at 2015 or something like that, and I just stole it back. Like, yeah, it's bad, but like, yeah, there was a bad problem between me and some of my friends of stealing each other's Lego. So,
guys, we've been live for a long time.
Guys, this is one of our longest stud buds. Like,
I think by like an hour.
It is our longest stud buds.
Hour and a half.
You know what?
But
we still have 8 people here.
And we started with 12, and we've been steady this whole time. Like, there was a time where it dropped to 10 and it came back to 12. Anyways, we can talk about that after the show.
All I have to say is thank you guys. Thank you guys, and thank you guys who are watching right now.
The Discord server, because I will roast the.
Can we just have a part where it's the roast channel, putting your like favorite Star Wars story, just so Ethan can roast?
God,
I will do my best. Like, answer the question of the week for a chance to get featured in Stud Buds.
Yes.
to maybe get roasted apparently by
also
Mr. Ethan the Artisan.
Next week is Ethan's channel,
and we're all gonna be here.
Yes.
No better.
Wait.
Or
yes, I'll be here.
Brad.
If it's Ethan, if Brad can't make it, we'll jump on my stream and we'll make sure your next stream has somebody.
No, sorry, I was trying to remember because I got like 2 different emails about jobs I was supposed to work this week, and I was like, oh no, that's Thursday, and they're overlapped, so I have to like pick one or the other right now. So, but
Stud Buds is priority.
Yes. Guys,
buying more Lego with money from jobs.
I want to say that I love you all. It's crazy that for me, I wanted to share this at the end of the stream. I've been doing TikTok for over a year now, a year and a couple days, and I just realized that. And I cannot believe how far everything has come since then. Between us, between myself, what I've done on these accounts, like we've all come a long way in a year. Just think, where were you a year ago from today?
Oh,
like, crazy, right? And I realized when I bought this set that a year ago, I would have never thought that I'd be purchasing this because, fun fact, I wasn't really specifically into Lego a year ago. I mean, I was into it, but I wasn't as deep into it as I am now. Doing TikTok and talking to you guys, being on Brick Blaze's streams, like all of those things have rekindled my love of Lego, and it is bigger than ever. So that's more of a personal thing, but I wanted to thank you guys for being a part of it because you've made this year very special. So I love all the viewers as well. I couldn't have been here without you, right? Like this would have never started without people who genuinely support us all and keep us going on a daily basis. The motivation in the comments means so much to each and every one of us. But thank you for listening to this very long live stream, and I hope that you genuinely enjoyed it. Anybody else have anything to say?
I mean, I would just say the same thing. I've been, doing a lot more TikTok stuff recently, and the positive feedback I've been getting, I definitely have to agree. Stud Buds is something I look forward to every week now. I enjoy doing these segments. I enjoy talking Lego, and I just gotta say, thanks to all our fans and you guys. I felt like quitting a few times, and I definitely think because of all this, I keep wanting to stay. So I agree. I just going off what you said, like I totally agree. And
Ethan, final thoughts.
boo.
Zane, final thoughts.
Ethan, you don't get to talk anymore. You've been revoked.
Can we just like wait?
A kid who doesn't know how to drive, and then you give him his license, and he goes 150 miles an hour, and you're like, all right, come on.
There we go. We're just gonna put that mute button on him for the rest of the day.
He's been acting more of a child now than he has before he turned 18 or 16. He's 16. Yeah, he's more of a child now.
Why do I feel like he's taking my place this week? Like usually I'm the snarky, like kind of just like crazy weird one, and now he's just like roasting our fans.
Brad.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm like
why. That's why.
Well, my last thoughts. I have to say, Matt, whoever you are. I won't take. Yeah, I had to go through all of you.
Brad, Matt.
Matt.
Ethan, Bud.
I won't take from what you said, but we've been doing this for roughly 4 to 6 months now.
Yeah,
and it has been. We've had our ups and downs. If you go back and look at our very first stream to now, my mom actually brought this up to me the other day. that we have come so far. The way that we try not to talk over each other anymore. We try to be respectful of each stream. And
Yeah.
the fact that we, I want to cuss. I'm not gonna.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm getting a bit too old. My Alzheimer's is kicking in. I hate you all. What I mean is that we've come so far. We're doing great. We have fun. We have segments. We have a good time. Brad's gonna die, so I'm just gonna keep talking until he whatever. But no, I agree with you guys. I love you all. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Yeah. There's some stuff that I want to bring up to you guys after the show.
Sure.
But this is going to be my last stream. I told you guys about this in some live streams earlier, and I said it as a joke, but I'm 100% serious. I'm actually going to cut out of Stud Buds. It takes up too much time. I work too late, and I'm not going to be able to make it anymore. So
You're lying. I can't tell.
Serious.
He's smiling.
Zane, I'm trying to decide if you're getting back at us or if you're actually serious here. Are you trying to break up Stud Buds?
Well, on that note, everybody have
guys,
a great
next
rest
week,
of your
Grandpa
day.
Nate is replacing Zane on Stud Bud.
This is what happens when you guys are assholes. I'm trying to talk about me being old.
He said that the reason I knew is because next week it would be on his if Ethan we couldn't have anybody here. So that's how I knew that he was lying. Zane, finish your real thought. Finish your real thought, Zane.
I'm out. No.
On that note, bye.
No, I just love you guys. I'm happy. I'm grateful for you guys. It's fun. It's good. It's a good time to be. We've all grown a lot. We've all learned a lot. We have way more invested in Lego than I feel like we were before.
Or we should have.
Guys, I spend too much money on this. No, I love you guys. I'm happy.
Yeah.
We're good.
And on that note, we can't wait to see what the future holds. Catch us next week on Stud Buds. Join the Discord. I love you all to pieces. May the force be with you always.
Don't forget to break up to that next level.
Bye.
Stay happy.
Awesome sauce.